had a monster goal off the rush to make that game Tuesday night 3-2 with just a minute 56 into period 3. Knew that playing without Nick Paul for most of that game was a challenge.
Yeah, I think, everyone just got to go out there and win their shift. I think obviously it's going to be a scramble. I don't think everyone's probably played center once in their life, so put the best guy for it and kind of go for it. I think everyone's level just had to raise, and I think we did that.
They did, and they'll have to do it again tonight. Now, Jake Gensel was listed as the second-line center with Gage Gonsalves and Hagel as the wingers in the absence of Anthony Cirelli tonight. We'll see if that plays out. We know John Cooper does like to shuffle things around. And as I mentioned, Connor Sherry getting an opportunity to play tonight. And, look, he was pretty outspoken today and pretty honest. He said to the media he doesn't want to deviate from his game and what he does well.
I'm not going to try and change too much. I think I'm just going to play my energy game, use my speed, and be a little bit of a pest out there. I think it's when I'm at my best. If I can, be hard on the forecheck and create turnovers and play in the offensive zone, I think that's when I'm at my best. So I'm going to try and do that.
Yeah, he's quick. He can be on pucks. He's not the biggest guy. We know that. But if you can get in on pucks, be the first one there, that can cause problems for a team's back end. And we'll see if the Lightning, and specifically Sherry, have that approach tonight. By the way, 24 points, 31 games played with Syracuse so far. And his last NHL appearance this season was on November 30th in a 5-3 loss versus Toronto. And again, 4 games this year for him, no points. He's certainly looking for a rebound, no doubt. When the Lightning win, you get 50% off your favorite pizzas from Papa John's the next day. Just use the promo code BOLTSW when you order online or on the app. Papa John's, the official pizza partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, Gabby Shirley. She is standing by with Zemgus Girgensons, and we want to hear what that interview is all about. Take it away, Gabby.
Zemgus, a bit of a unique situation. You are seeing this Ottawa Senators team twice in 3 days. So based on what you saw from them on Tuesday, is there anything that you will be changing that can benefit your team tonight?
No, I think for the most part we did a pretty good job last game. I think they're a good rush team, so just keeping that good F3 and eliminating their odd mans is the key.
Connor Sherry returns to the team. You guys played together for parts of 2 seasons in Buffalo. So based on that relationship and you talking to him today or over the course of the past couple of months, what do you admire most about how he is handling the back and forth between the NHL and the AHL?
Just keeping it positive. It's never easy to go through that type of challenge, and he came in here today and he was all happy about it, and excited to see him out there. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, and it seems like you guys have a chance of playing on the same line, so we'll see about that. Finally, this is your last home game and your third to last game before the Four Nations break. Is the overall mentality to empty the tank?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely playing them for the second straight game here at home last game. Put it all out there. It's a big game, big 2 points.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and good luck tonight.
Thank you. All right, thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Purchase tickets for the Lightning Foundation's 50/50 raffle presented by Moffitt Cancer Center to help support hundreds of local charities. Each game this season features a single pot, with the winner being selected during the third period of each home game. Visit Bolts5050.com to purchase tickets. Do good, win big. E and Chief, they're up next. We'll get their thoughts on the game tonight. Lightning and Sens coming up in 20 minutes on Lightning Radio.
Amalie Motor Oil tips its hat to the Manly Man.
Manly Man.
You one time wrestled a bear for $50.
Manly Man.
You always order the Lumberjack breakfast.
Manly Man, man.
And you know that nothing protects your engine better than Amalie Elixir Full Synthetic Motor Oil. Family owned and Tampa Bay grown.
AMALIE. Better than it has to be. Amalie.
A proud partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Start every day with the Daily Strike Podcast. It's the latest news and notes on the Lightning. Dave Mishkin highlights. Hear from Coach Cooper and the players. Plus, this date in Lightning history. The Daily Strike Podcast comes out every morning on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
Flowers and chocolates are okay, but an insanely clean home from Zero Res Carpet Cleaning is sure to impress your loved one. Only Zero Res uses ZR water to clean your carpets and other surfaces without harsh chemicals. To make things sweeter, they leave zero residue, so your carpets stay cleaner longer. From now until Valentine's Day, get 2 rooms for free when you book 2 rooms for only $129. Call and mention me, Mike Calto, or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons Inc.
Scott for Scots here. Your lawn is meant for all things bonus. Bonus relaxing, bonus playing, bonus beauty. But when dollar weed and clover are popping up everywhere, it's time to start cutting them back with Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S. It kills dollar weed and clover and feeds your grass so it grows thick and strong to crowd out future weeds. Now that's worth some bonus points, eh?
Get a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Bonus S today. It's guaranteed or your money back.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
It's time for one last good time. Alan Jackson Live.
I've been working all weekend, I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. Time for a good time.
Last call. One more for the road.
And this is one last call that you don't want to miss.
Saturday, April 26th, Amalie Arena with Zach Top. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Presented by Silver Belly Whiskey. Alan Jackson, his final concert ever in Tampa.
I'm ready. Are you?
This is Lightning Radio.
There's a lot of self-reflection, especially I was away from my family a lot, so I had to spend a lot of time alone, and you think a lot about your game and your career, and it took me a while, and maybe had the best attitude at times, but I think just working through it and being there, I think you just, like I said, you learn what you were missing in your game, and maybe you can find that again. And
Connor Sherry, I think, having a pretty open conversation there about that mental gymnastics that you go through when you're demoted as a professional, and you got to work hard. Almost a point-per-game guy down in Syracuse, getting an opportunity to play tonight. Bobby the Chief Taylor, Eric Rowanson are with me right now. You know, Chief, a guy like that could give the team a boost. And for him, maybe the mindset is, I don't know when my next game's going to be at the NHL level, so let's have a good one.
I know. You know, it's sometimes you have to have a wake-up call.
Yeah.
A little bit. But when you're used to playing in a top 6 role, sometimes it's a little bit of adjustment to go to the bottom 6.
I got Chief at a bad time. He was hustling up there to get here, and I went to him.
Man.
I should have given him a breather a little bit more.
Hour and 20 minutes to get here. I mean, the traffic is stupid.
What time did you leave to get here?
20 after 5.
Incredible. Wow.
Well, welcome to Southern California.
I left at 4, and I got right at this booth at 5:45. Brutal.
Yeah. I come from the other way. No traffic.
Yeah, you do.
Well, because you can't go in 275. It's a parking lot.
Yeah.
So I go straight down Kennedy.
Yeah.
There's one lane when you get down towards the University of Tampa. One lane.
Incredible.
So you dodge all around.
Yeah. No dipsy-do. No dipsy-do.
But it ain't good for the fans, this dipsy-do.
Definitely not good for
I don't think it's good for anything. Hey, what do we expect tonight? I mean, we know how important both of these games are. The Lightning really have an opportunity here to win and earn 2 more points.
Yeah, they know that. Ottawa knows that.
Right.
Ottawa knows they let an opportunity slip away for them the other night. They could have created an 8-point gap between these two teams, and now at most it'll be as 4, and if the Lightning win, obviously they'll be tied in the standings. And I think if you're Tampa Bay, Ottawa's coming.
Yeah.
They understand that they weren't at their best the other night. The back-to-back certainly probably played into that a little bit. But they know the importance of these points, and I think they're going to come out and play like it. So, I mean, John Cooper even said it this morning when he was asked about what did the tape show you. we have to be better.
Yes.
So they know they have to be better. And, a lot more of what the first 15 minutes of that game was, they'll be okay. Don't want to be like you were in the second period. You want to be more like you were in the first period, where you had the puck the whole time. And I think the shot attempts at the first media timeout were 20-2.
Yes.
I mean, that's the kind
of incredible.
You can't ask for that every night, but that's what your aim is. That's what your goal is.
Well, let's put it this way. The first period's going to be a doozer.
No Cirelli tonight. What does that mean for the Lightning?
I don't know. I don't think he's been up to 100% anyway.
Yeah.
For the last couple of games, probably mainly in the penalty kill that they're going to miss him more than anything. But, one of the things that they got, Ottawa's not a big scoring team, but they defend extremely well. And they defended, and their penalty kill, if you look at their numbers, is awful, but they certainly were good against the Lightning's power play.
Yeah.
And that, I think it can boil down to special teams, but I think whomever gets the lead first is going to have a really good shot.
And I think how you handle that pressure, especially if the Lightning get a lead, Ottawa's going to be coming in waves.
Yeah.
And how you handle that puck possession in your own zone and not taking the bad penalty, too, I think tonight's going to be interesting.
Yeah, none of the lazy ones. No tripping and holding and all that crap. If you're going to take a penalty, take a good one.
And I want to go back to what I said the other night, 60-minute focus.
Oh, I like that.
Right?
Yes.
You have to be locked in here. You can't take – that's what lazy penalties are. You're not focused enough, right?
Yeah.
Bad turnovers. You're not focused enough. Keep those high-risk elements out of your game, and you give yourself a much better chance to come out with a positive result. And that's where the focus comes in. I mean, and look, they're going to be on their toes tonight because you don't have a Cirelli. The lines are a little jumbled tonight. Gage Gonsalves is going to get an opportunity to play with Braden Point and Nikita Kucherov. What an opportunity for him as he's kind of looked pretty good here in his last recall. Connor Sherry, you mentioned it, a little motivation to come in and have a good game and, try and show that he can be a guy that can be a contributor if they're kind of looking in that direction. So I think guys are going to be on their toes tonight, and I think that that focus has to be there. Has to be there for the full 60. You're never going to play a perfect game, but you have to limit the mistakes, and I think that's what you have to do if you're Tampa Bay tonight.
Chief.
Ditto.
Now go get some oxygen.
Yeah.
Or donut that I have over there.
You've been around me too long.
All right, boys. We'll talk in the first intermission report. Bobby the Chief, Taylor, Eric Erlinson right there. We always appreciate the guys. For every point that Nick Paul records this season, he's going to donate $150 to the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay as the presenting partner of Points by Paul. Slide Insurance will generously match each of these donations. That means every point is $300 to support mental health in Tampa Bay. And with Spectrum, you can make anything possible because you have a connection that's built for everywhere. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum. Ben Pierce up next. We'll get his thoughts on the game tonight. Lightning and Sens. It's coming up in about 10 minutes on Lightning Radio.
Tampa Bay. Who celebrates your Tampa Bay Lightning with an official Bolts debit card? We do. That's right. Join GTE Financial and get a free Bolts debit card on us. More than just banking, GTE offers our members a full financial lineup. From lending to insurance and business services, we do everything with a personal touch. Bolt into every match with GTE Financial, the official credit union of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Visit our website and use promo code BOLTSCARD to get your free Bolts debit card today.
Take the first step to becoming a Bolt for life by joining the Lightning Priority Access Club. You'll get priority access to season ticket memberships, group tickets, concerts, and Lightning playoff tickets. Join today at TampaBayLightning.com/LPAC.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at FloridaHearing.com. Hear better, live better.
Get a daily dose of Lightning hockey with Lightning Power Lunch. Greg Linnelli here. Join Dave Mishkin and me every weekday at noon Eastern for an hour of in-depth analysis, breaking news, and inside info on the Lightning. You can listen live in the Lightning mobile app or watch the live stream on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Just follow @Bolts Radio. And if you miss the show, don't worry. You can download the podcast anytime in your favorite app. Lightning Power Lunch, weekdays at noon on the Lightning Audio Network.
The Florida State Fair forecast calls for 12 days of funshine. Expect a 100% chance of unforgettable thrills, irresistible foods, adorable furry friends, fair-tastic fun, live music that moves you, along with so much more. And you get it all at a friendly price with free parking. Let your fun shine at the Florida State Fair, February 6th through 17th. Discounted advance tickets on sale at participating Wawa stores and at floridastatefair.com.
During the month of February, Universal Roof and Contracting is donating a percentage of every roof sale to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. They fix roofs and they help children. UniversalRoof.com. That's UniversalRoof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting.
The best way to celebrate a Bolts victory is with a Papa John's pizza. The day after the Bolts get the W, you get 50% off pizzas online at papajohns.com. Just go online or on the Papa John's mobile app and use promo code BOLTSW. That's promo code BOLTSW for 50% off regular menu price pizzas online the day after a Bolts victory. Papa John's Pizza, the official pizza partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Offer valid online for pizzas only at participating locations. Not valid with any other offers. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
This is Lightning Radio.
All right, glad you're with us. Greg Linnelli with you. Pre-game show continues. Lightning and Sens. Second game of a back-to-back. Unusual, but an opportunity. Connor Sherry up. Anthony Strelly out. Nick Paul in. Can you follow? Ben Pierce is with me.
What a
400th straight sellout.
You know what, man?
About that.
I tell you what, for a team in Tampa, Florida, I think
pretty cool.
For all the stuff you hear about these quote-unquote southern teams in the NHL, and they don't do it quite like we do it up north.
Is that still a thing now? I mean, because I feel like we're beyond it. When you win cups...
I was just going to say, I tell you what, maybe 10 years ago, but don't let anybody look at the last couple Stanley Cup winners. Because it's incredible to see what this organization has become. Like I said, my first NHL game was here 10 years ago. Like, even me as a young kid, like, you come into this rink and you're like, it's so weird to think they have NHL hockey in Florida.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And now working here and seeing everything this organization's accomplished in the last 5 years, it's like, how could they have done any better? I don't think so.
No.
It's remarkable what they've done. It's a well-deserved achievement of 400 sellouts. And you look at top-down organization from ownership to the management, hockey ops, business, everybody here has a standard, and it's a very, very high standard.
Even on this broadcast.
Hey,
it's very high. We've added you, it's higher.
Yeah, now, sometimes. The volume's probably higher, for sure. For sure.
What jersey did you have in that game, and did you have cheese curds?
First off, I didn't have a jersey on in that game because I wasn't a Lightning fan yet. We were. It was my first NHL game.
Steve, you can kill
actually
his mic now.
Free T-shirt though night. They had free
nice.
T-shirts.
Okay.
I still have the T-shirt. My wife stole it from me. She wears it now, which is ridiculous. But that's all part of marriage, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So I do still have the T-shirt from that night, and plus they got me to sign that contract, so I'm here. They got way more than a jersey out of me. Come on now.
Great. That's a good point. Who knew? Luke Glendening X Factor tonight.
You know what?
You had this in the game notes. I mean, it's worth talking.
I tell you what, Luke Glendening, first off, phenomenal interview. But when you talk to Luke Glendening, he always talks about, like, hey, you know, I know my role. I win faceoffs. I'm defensive. Yeah. The Lightning are 12-0 since signing Luke Glendening last year when Luke Glendening scores a goal. There are 13. He had one 2-goal game.
Yeah.
So he's got 13 goals, but the team has never lost when Luke Glendening scores a goal.
An incredible stat. I mean, he's not a goal scorer.
For a 35-year-old depth forward.
13.
And like the goal the other night, beautiful tip. It's the tying goal. It's a huge goal. But I think with all the madness that followed, maybe it kind of fell by the wayside in the headlines per se. And then it's like you look back and I was thinking, I'm like, I don't know why that's sticking out. And then I was like, oh my God. I went back to my notes and I talked to Luke after he did it earlier in the season in December.
Yeah.
So it was his 11th goal to make him 11-0 when he scores a goal. And the greatest quote maybe of the season so far from Luke Glendening.
He's looking at his phone too.
Quote, first of all, that's not very many goals in my time here. And he starts laughing, and he says, I don't know. Sounds like maybe I should score more. And I was like, you know what? Most guys are just going to have a field day with that. And I've been walking around the locker room the last couple of days asking guys, like, did you know this? And Gage Gonsalves, a young guy, a lot of energy, great media guy, and I asked him, I'm like, did you know that this team's never lost when Glennie scores? And he started laughing. He's like, I don't know, man, but I'm going to be feeding Luke Glendening the puck from here on out.
Feeding him.
He's like, that puck, I am only passing to Luke Glendening. And obviously he was joking about that part, but he was like, that's a great no. He said, I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind for sure out here tonight if he's open. So,
can the Lightning go 1-0 if Gergensen scores? Now, that would be something. Let's start that trend.
You know what?
Put that in your notes.
Well, Gonsalves playing tonight on the top line.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know.
Well, he's been playing well.
And in the game that he scored a goal, the Lightning won. So, Gonsalves 1-0, Glendening 12-0. Could we see Gergie go 12? I mean, they've said stuff about that G line throughout the year. You never know.
Time will tell.
Hey, let's find out. I hope we get to find out.
This has the feel of a...
it's a playoff game.
Yeah, I don't like to use that because we are still in the regular season.
But you know what? The
more
guys
than a regular season game.
But the guys all week have said, like, this feels like the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, there's feeling, and then there is.
Of course, it's not pay. You know what, though? I guarantee you when the playoffs come, if we're lucky enough to have it, and hopefully we will, I bet you this place will still be sold out on that day, too. Of course. So, great way to end it there. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Ben Pierce with us. Cleaning the Crease, presented by Janny King, proud commercial cleaning partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Vassy and Ned, of course. And on this week's Into the Blue podcast with Gabby Shirley and Ben, they take you inside Brandon Halverson's journey to the Lightning. Connor Geeky sent to Syracuse, and a preview of the Four Nations Face-Off. Download Into the Blue in your favorite podcast app, or watch it on the Lightning's YouTube channel. All right, we're going to kick it over to our fantastic broadcast team. That would be Dave Mishkin and Hall of Famer Phil Esposito. We're getting you set for Lightning and Sens coming up in about 5 minutes on Lightning Radio.
At PNC Bank, the official retail bank of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we've always taken a boring approach to handling your money. Not only is it smart, it's reliable. And why would we ever want to be unreliable with anyone's money? Some of those customers could be big, tough hockey players who gladly give up their teeth for a win. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But really, we just think boring is the smartest way to help ensure your money's there for exciting things in life. Like intentionally placing your body in front of a frozen rubber puck traveling at 100 miles per hour. PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FD.
Here's the thing. 24/7 hockey. He missed the target. Draisaitl back the other way for the Oilers. Draisaitl scores!
This season of the Tampa Bay Lightning is presented by Advent Health.
Cross the blue line to the center point.
Shoot! Score! Score! What a shot! Kucherov!
It's time to be the Thunder.
Point, cuts and crunch. Shoot! Score!
What a move! What a move! Point! He wins it for the Lightning again!
Tonight's broadcast of the Tampa Bay Lightning is presented by Spectrum, a connection built for everywhere. That's life unlimited. That's Spectrum. Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And by Advent Health, the official health and wellness partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Rebound Graves, left circle, shoots, block, rebound, Nylander in the slot! Save it by Vasilevsky!
We're moments away from puck drop as we get ready for Lightning to strike.
All right, Lightning hoping to strike again tonight against the Sens. Second game of that back-to-back. Greg Linnelli with you, getting you set for the game tonight, Lightning and Sens. Mish and the Hall of Famer Phil Esposito with us right now. Boys, great to be with you, and kind of an unusual setting, Phil, where you get to play a team back-to-back in the same city, but here we are, and a great opportunity for the Lightning.
Yeah, back-to-back in the same city. That's the key. I mean, you've played some games back-to-back with teams where it's Saturday, Sunday. But, they don't do that much either anymore, do they?
And it's not even what they call a back-to-back is games on consecutive nights. Both teams had a day to recover yesterday. The Sens had the day off completely because they were playing a back-to-back with travel Monday to Tuesday. Lightning had an optional skate. So both teams should be fairly fresh for this game.
Look, that was a heck of a hockey game, I thought, the other night, Tuesday night. And I'm looking forward to this game because I think it's going to be a real good game, too. Both teams suffered little injuries in that Tuesday night game. So there is a little bit of a different lineup going on, but look, it's going to boil down to certain things. Number one, I didn't think the power play for the Lightning was very good the other night. They got one, right? Didn't they, Dave?
Yeah,
they got one. Kuch's goal, that's right. But when you have 4 or 5 power plays, and you're playing against a team that you're trying to catch, wow, you got to take advantage of that, because I don't think they had but 2. So the advantage Lightning, but you got to take advantage of that advantage.
Right.
So we'll see what happens tonight.
I think the Lightning have to be ready for a much stiffer test tonight.
I agree.
John Cooper was asked, what are you looking for from your team? He's like, we need to be better. And I think part of it is, the Lightning didn't play a perfect game the other night, but the Senators are no longer playing the back end of a back-to-back.
Yeah.
They had the day to recover and rest, and they certainly do not want to lose 2 in a row in regulation and give up their 4-point lead. I think they are going to be way more dialed in tonight, and the Lightning have to be ready to meet that challenge.
Yeah, but
doesn't mean Ottawa's going to win. I just think that the Senators are going to show more throughout the 60-minute game than what we saw from them the other night. When they were quiet for long stretches, then all of a sudden it clicked in, and they were super dangerous for 2 to 3 minutes.
Exactly. But maybe the weather here, which has been absolutely beautiful, made them just lay around in the sun and get lazy. Fat chance.
Probably not.
Not at all. Because, listen, these guys are professional. They know what the heck they're doing. You take advantage of wherever you are. In the old days, we took advantage of Los Angeles. Because you go to LA and it was nice weather and you get the day off and you take advantage of that. It didn't stop you from going out there and trying to beat the Kings to death. You know what I mean? So I think this is going to be a very, very tight game. I don't see either team exploding. Do you, David?
I don't know what to expect, except that I know that both teams, as you alluded to, are going to have to try and win the game with a makeshift lineup. Right. Significant players are missing from both sides. The Senators are missing both Josh Norris and Shane Pinto, 2 of their top 3 centers. And the Lightning are going to be without Cirelli. He is a very significant player for the Lightning with everything he does.
Yeah,
and slotting everyone into their kind of proper position. So now, good news is Nick Paul is okay. But Nick Paul becomes the second-line center, and they're actually moving Gensel onto the line with Paul and Hagel, which opens up a spot for Gage Gonsalves with Point and Kucherov. I'm actually excited to see how Gonsalves does.
Because I thought he did pretty well when they did it.
He's earned the opportunity.
I think so, too.
To play in the top 6.
But you're right. You're missing Cirelli, boy, who does everything for the Lightning. I mean, everything.
And a very important penalty killer against this Ottawa team that is... They didn't score at the end of the game on the power play the other night. That was a huge kill for the Lightning.
Yep.
But the Sens have scored 7 power play goals in their last 4 games. So their special teams, especially the power play, is doing very well. And the Lightning are going to have to try and handle the penalty kill tonight without Anthony Cirelli.
Well, you're right. By the way, do you know what's going on?
It's Tampa Bay fights cancer night.
Oh, is it?
So I think I see Steve Yarrett down there to drop the puck.
Oh, yeah.
Long time.
Good little Steve.
Yep.
He does a great job at that.
He kind of spearheaded this back in the day. I don't know how many years it's been.
Way back.
26
years or so, yeah. That's what I thought. It's been way back.
Vasilevsky in the net to our left in the first period. Lightning move left to right in the first in their home blue jerseys, white numbers. The Sens are going with Anton Forsberg tonight. He's in the net to our right. Senators go right to left in the first in their road white jerseys, black number sleeves, and red trim. This season of Lightning Hockey is presented by Advent Health, the official health and wellness partner of the Lightning. The officials, Phil.
The officials, Brandon Blandini. We ever had him before?
Yes, Brandon Blandini.
It's not Blandini?
Blandina.
That's I said, didn't I? No, I guess I did. Anyway, it's Blandon here. John McKasick is the other one. Derek Nansen and Brad Kovachuk. Kovachuk is the linesman. Okay.
Pretty cool. They have the 4 flags to represent the 4 nations face-off, which is starting next week out on the ice.
I wish them all well.
Yep.
I won't be watching.
Opening face-off next on Lightning Radio.
Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto in one exciting family experience. Sing along with Anna and Elsa in wintry Arendelle. And celebrate the power of love, y familia, with Mirabel and Bruno in the show everyone will be talking about, live in your hometown. Tickets on sale now. Playing Amalie Arena March 21st through 23rd. For show details, visit DisneyOnIce.com.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Brought to you by FDOT.
Lightning fans, it's time to save big on Bubble Days at Bubble Down Car Wash. Wear your Tampa Bay Lightning gear Monday through Friday and get your car washed for just $5 all season long. Support your favorite team and keep your ride shining with this amazing deal. Clean cars, big savings, and unbelievable service. That's what makes us the bestest car wash in town. Get the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down. Bubble Down Car Wash, a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Celebrating over 20 years as the exclusive practice facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning, the TGH Iceplex in Brandon offers activities for people of all ages. Come check out your year-round home for adult and youth hockey leagues featuring 2 NHL regulation size rinks, ice and figure skating lessons, open public skating, laser tag, birthday parties, and more. Visit tghiceplex.com for more information. The TGH Iceplex, the exclusive practice facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
The Lightning are back on the ice, and this season you can be in the stands to experience it all live. Shop a wide variety of seats for every game from Ticketmaster, the official ticketing partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning and the NHL, and make sure you don't miss a single moment. And rest assured, if your plans change, Ticketmaster has you covered. You can securely sell your seats to other fans with just a few taps. Get your tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com.
To be a real winner is to make a difference in your community. Chief here for Mosaic. Mosaic has teamed up with the Tampa Bay Lightning to check hunger in our community with goals for food. For every home goal scored by a Lightning player, Mosaic will donate $1,000 to end food insecurity and $1,500 for every home hat trick. For more than a decade, Goals for Food has donated more than 12 million meals. Cheer on the Bolts as we support those in need. Learn more about Mosaic at mosaicco.com.
This is Lightning Radio.
Division through the Korean War and Vietnam War until retiring in 1981. He was married to his wife Patricia for 69 years, and this Tuesday he'll celebrate his 100th birthday. Tampa Bay, please welcome and salute Master Sergeant O'Neill Duchar. And now singing in celebration of her sister Izzy, who battled leukemia twice and is now cancer-free. Please welcome from the One Voice Foundation, 11-year-old Alexandra Dean, as she performs our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Very nice job by that young lady. It takes a lot of courage.
You better believe it.
To go out there with a microphone and belt out the national anthem in front of 20,000 people, basically.
Plus a lot of radio people, a lot of television people.
Yeah, you're right. The audience is bigger than that.
She did a good job.
She did do a good job. We're going to have the face-off here with Steve Yared.
Steve hasn't changed much over the years.
No, he really hasn't.
In May of 2023, this inspiring Jesuit high school student was diagnosed with a rare leukemia-like cancer, but he refused to let it define him. Enduring 12 cycles of intense chemo, missing 75 school days, he fought through it all, making the honor roll and returning to the school football team, where this fall he dominated as team captain. And just yesterday, on National Signing Day, he accepted a full scholarship to play college football at the Citadel.
All right. Good for this young man.
But most importantly, he's cancer-free. Please welcome Tucker Whitty.
They ring the bell when you finish your
and if we can please have Brady Tkachuk from the Senators and Nick Paul from the Lightning to center ice, please.
Nick Paul, former Ottawa Senator, and very involved in the community here in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he is. And there's Brady.
Our special thanks to Tucker and Steve and the Yared Foundation for 26 years
Brady is
of Tampa Bay Fight Cancer
Night.
Now.
Yeah, he's a strong man.
Yep. Somebody told me his brother was only 6 foot.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, his brother is older, but I wonder if they did it like an arm wrestle contest.
Well, if it was anything like me and my brother, we had a few nice ones, and I'm sure they did.
So officially, Anthony Cirelli, upper body injury day to day. John Cooper did not rule out Cirelli from the games this weekend.
Well, that's good.
Ridley Gregg moves into the middle between Giroux and Tkachuk. Stützle was there the other night, but Senators having to mix things up with the injury to Pinto.
Getzel's playing the right wing. Hagel stays at the left.
Nick Paul and Claude Giroux at center, so Giroux's taking the faceoff on his strong side. He went 13-4 in the circle on Tuesday, and he's number 1 in the NHL in faceoff percentage, but Paul wins it. Ryan McDonough in the Lightning end. Turns it to center ice. It's going to deflect to whom? Artem Zub. Zub turns for Giroux, 3-on-2, maybe across the blue line. Left circle, Sanderson. Shoot! Save made by Vasilevsky. Rebound, Nick Paul. Paul makes his way to center ice. Flips it down the ice. Sanderson gloves it down. Peels to the right wing. Can he clear it? Puck loose, and Brady Tkachuk forces it out. Giroux to center. Left wing, Ridley Gregg. Into the Lightning zone. Gregg, left circle shot block. You can see the Sens are looking to shoot right off the bat. Following up is Drake Batherson at the right circle. Back to the left point, Shabbat. Thomas Shabbat. Shoot. Saved by Vasilevsky. It almost got through him. He had it between the pads, and he holds on.
But that's exactly right, David. They're just, whatever. They're getting inside the Lightning zone, and they're shooting.
Yeah.
And that shot, I'll tell you what, Vasi juggled that a little bit, but it stayed, and he was able to freeze it, and we'll have a face-off to the right of Andre Vasilevsky.
Pointed Stützle to the right of Vasilevsky, as Phil told you. Won by the Sens. Shabbat at the left point. Right point, it's Jensen. Holds it in. A shot blocked by Gonçalves. Deflects out of play. If you remember the first TV timeout the other night, shot attempts were 20-2 Lightning. I think the Senators made it a focus to come out better tonight.
But right there in that face-off, 50-50, their guy beats our guy, and that happens way too often. We're not quick enough on that 50-50s. As an ex-centerman, that would absolutely pee me off.
Amadio wins the draw from Paul, but it slides out between the pointmen. That's something else that annoyed you. You've told me. That time it happened to Ottawa. Shabbat dumps it in.
That's right.
The puck is alive. David Perron almost got that centering feed from Stützle. Got deflected away, but Amadio follows up in the left corner, and an early penalty coming up in the Lightning. A drop pass from Perron. The puck is all the way back in the Ottawa end. Delayed penalty upcoming in the Lightning. Brady Tkachuk, the extra attacker. Hands it off Jensen. And now Shabbat almost lost to Kucherov. Shabbat gets it loose. Stützle. Stützle checked by Gage Gonsalves. The Lightning still haven't touched the puck. I thought they did. Apparently not. Perron to his own zone, and Jensen. Up the middle, Shabbat. Sens have a power play pending, but first the Lightning have to control the puck. Stützle on the drop pass. Out toward the red line, then he'll cut back to his own zone. Stützle. Well, directed for Shabbat. That net is empty. The Sens finally move it up ice. Tkachuk in the left wing. Trying to dump it in. It got blocked, and they still haven't blown the whistle. Tkachuk drops it to his own zone. It was heading toward that open net. It was going wide, and Stützle has it. Lightning still haven't touched the puck, but they do get a line change here. Here's Shabbat to the red line. Keeps it alive, Tkachuk. This is just not well done by the Lightning. Somebody needs to make a play here and touch this puck. Sherry looking for it. Gergensen finally knocks it away to Sherry. At some point, Phil, you just have to close on a guy and force him into a quick pass that you can touch. You don't need to control it and skate down the ice. You just need to control it for an instant.
2 minutes for high sticking.
It's a high sticking minor on Kucherov. So, not a great start for the Lightning. And now they're on an early penalty kill. Slide insurance penalty kill number 1.
I did not see this penalty, by the way. I don't know whether you saw it, David. I didn't, but it was in the corner somewhere. Face-off will be to the left of Vasilevsky.
Senators went 1 for 2 in the power play on Tuesday. Giroux and Paul to the left of Vasilevsky. I mean, the Lightning have had hardly any possession tonight.
You're right. They haven't been under their own zone yet.
Paul does win the draw. McDonough couldn't clear. Held into the right point by Stützle.
Terrible.
Tim Stützle is checked by Paul. It slides to Batherson right corner. McDonough poke check. And Chernak gets it and sails it down the near side of the length of the ice.
That's not like McDonough missed something like that.
Stützle turns it for Jake Sanderson to the right wing. Ottawa on the power play. No score in the first. Giroux off the feed. Back to Tim Stützle to the center right circle. He'll turn it across the blue line. Giroux right point. Back for Stützle right corner. Behind it at Batherson. Batherson bumps for Brady Tkachuk. Left point Giroux. Center point Sanderson. Back for Giroux. Did it come out of the zone? Yes. He'll trap it back to center ice. And turn for Sanderson. 1:18 of the power play. Left wing Tkachuk. Cross's feed. Almost stolen by Hagel. Got past his stick. Batherson will accept it and move it across the blue line. Center point Sanderson. Jake Sanderson wheels to the left point. Feeds to Giroux left circle. Left point Jake Sanderson. Right circle feed. Stützle. Right corner Tkachuk. Right circle Tim Stützle. Center point Sanderson. Right circle Stützle off his stick to his skate, and then he's checked by Hagel. Hagel got it out to center ice 2-on-1 with Gensel. Hagel down the left wing. Cross the blue line left circle. Holds. Right circle Gensel fumbles it.
Golly.
Gensel golfs it to the near corner. Batherson blocks it. I think those guys were at the end of a long shift. Batherson a quick up for Stützle at center. 40 in the power play. Into the Lightning zone. Wheels to the right circle. Stützle looks to center it, knocking away Luke Glendening. He'll tap it out of the zone. Gergensen ties up Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk dislodges it and swats it back to his own zone for Thomas Chabot. No score in the first. Senators have 23 seconds left in their power play. Thomas Chabot. Drop pass for Gregg. He has to reel the puck in. He'll feed it on the right side for Gaudette. Gaudette bangs it in. Puck played by Gergensen to the Lightning near corner. Feeds to Hedman in the far corner. Hedman looks to chop it out. It's blocked by Gaudette. Gaudette, a drop pass stolen by Luke Glendening. Shorthanded to center. He'll fire it in from the neutral zone. The penalty time is up on Kucherov. Pretty good kill for the Lightning. It stays 0-0. Perron. Left wing Chabot to center. Thomas Chabot, a pass. Bounces into the Lightning end. McDonough picks it up. McDonough. Right wing Nick Perbix. Up the middle Kucherov to center. Left side feed Gonsalves across the line for Point left circle. Point. Shoot! Save made Forsberg with the glove and he holds on. First Lightning shot on net. And Forsberg makes the glove save. No rebound. 15:39 left in a scoreless first.
That was a very good penalty kill by the Lightning. They did a good job. On that 2-on-1 that Hagel and Gensel had, if Gensel just backs up, just staggers a bit, it's perfect. But he was too level with them. They were equally right across the line.
Giroux and Point to the right of Forsberg. One by Point comes out of the zone. Perbix collects. Right wing Kucherov. Drops it off McDonough. Left side feed, Gage Gonsalves. Back for Kucherov. Across the blue line, he'll find some room left circle. Kucherov angles left point, left corner Gage Gonsalves. He'll keep it moving for Nick Perbix, right circle. Right point Kucherov. He'll zip it behind the net. It comes around to the far boards and McDonough. Left point Gonsalves shoots. They made Forsberg with the glove, and he holds on.
It's all right. Good shot.
15-15 left, and he scoreless first.
Just get it on the net, and that's what he did. He was about 10 feet inside the blue line, but it didn't matter. Just get it on the net. And he did. Now there's going to be a face-off to the right of Forsberg.
McDonough stays out. Joining him, Chernak. Paul and Giroux to the right of Forsberg. False start. Both guys allowed to stay in. And another false start. They were resetting the clock. The official was over at the
boy. Well, it was the lineman dropping it for him.
Yeah. Finally, we have a live face-off. It's won by Giroux, but Gensel is steal behind the net. Jake Gensel. Right point Chernak. Left point McDonough. Flips one toward the net. It's blocked. Rebound, Tyler Clevin. Clevin turns on the right wing and lobs it out of the zone. Puck is going to drop down for Giroux into the Lightning end. He'll work it behind the Lightning net. Chernak cuts it off. Chernak lost it. Brady Tkachuk behind the net. Claude Giroux. Claude Giroux feeds it to the slot. Gregg, a shot blocked by Gensel. Quick up Hagel. Brandon Hagel out in the scoreless game to center ice. The pass is knocked away by Clevin, and Clevin bangs it for Brady Tkachuk to the Lightning end. He just lost to Hedman. Hedman maneuvers it on the right wing for Chernak. No score in the first. Chernak spins to center ice and Hagel. Couldn't work it in cleanly. Nick Jensen will control it for the Senators. A feed on the right side, and Cole Reinhardt. He'll backhand it in. No score in the first. Radish behind the Lightning net. Darren Radish almost lost it. He is checked in the near corner. Good work right there by Gaudette. Puck stolen by Reinhardt. At the left point, cross ice Jensen right circle off his stick and out of the zone. Regrouping is Shabbat. A feed on the left wing comes to Cole Reinhardt. He'll sweep it in. We've played nearly 6 minutes, no score. Hedman, a lead feed to center ice blocked by Shabbat. He'll cut back to the Ottawa defensive zone. A pass out to center ice is taken away by Luke Glendening. He'll bounce it back in. Forsberg leaves it for Thomas Shabbat behind the Ottawa net. Shabbat spins it on the right wing, Jensen. Nick Jensen to the red line, flips it in. Nick Perbix knocks it down. Pass stolen! Perron. He got it knocked off his stick by Perbix.
Terrible play.
Perbix makes his way to center ice and dumps it in. He was trying to go D to D, and the Sens players were there with their sticks. Clevin on a counter to center ice. Launches this in. Hard around played by Girgensons. Behind the net, Emil Lilleberg. Lilleberg under pressure from Perron. Bumps it up the left side, Zemgus Girgensons. Out to center ice. Cross ice counter Sherry. Chips it in and chases. That was interference on Clevin. They didn't call it. He checked Sherry as Sherry chased the puck. A counter here, David Perron to the left wing. No score in the first. Perron to the red line. Across the blue line, Giroux. He'll dance to the left circle. Giroux is checked. And Radish makes a steal for Kucherov. He was tripped by Giroux. No call again. Here's Gonsalves up the middle at center ice, backhanding it in. First to it, Zub. Zub checks Gage Gonsalves. Kucherov pursues it, but Giroux has it. Giroux's clearing attempt blocked by Point. Held in, Kucherov center point. High slot to Hedman. Left circle, it's Gonsalves. Now a penalty on the Sens. Puck bounces to Point, center point. Right point, Chernak. Right circle, Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov holds. Left side feed, Point from the left circle. He had a good look at the net, but he put it over the net. And now it's going to be touched by Brady Tkachuk. Lightning on the Tico power play when we come back. No score in the first, 12:32 left in the first on Lightning Radio.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
It's hockey season, Tampa Bay.
Shoot, score! What a shot!
And Chick-fil-A would like to invite you to feed hunger lightning fast with catering. Order one of your favorite Chick-fil-A catering trays for the whole family today and pick it up before the game.
This season, spend less time worrying about meal prep and cleanup and more time sharing good times with friends and family. If winning game night is your goal, a Chick-fil-A catering tray is the right play for you. Order yours today through the Chick-fil-A app. Go Bulls!
Save it, get by Vasilevsky!
Tampa Bay. Who celebrates your Tampa Bay Lightning with an official Bolts debit card? We do. That's right. Join GTE Financial and get a free Bolts debit card on us. More than just banking, GTE offers our members a full financial lineup from lending to insurance and business services. We do everything with a personal touch. Bolt into every match with GTE Financial, the official credit union of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Visit our website and use promo code BOLTSCARD to get your free Bolts debit card today.
This is Lightning Radio.
No score in the first. The Senators have had an unsuccessful power play. The Lightning are now going on the Tico power play for the first time in the game. Ridley Gregg off for high sticking at 7:28.
Yeah, he got point up high. Got him in the face shield. But the stick came up, and once that happens, it's automatic.
So the Lightning have a power play unit, interestingly, Phil, with both Radish and Hedman. So it's Point, Gensel, Kucherov, Hedman, and Radish. I wonder if Radish is going to go to that left faceoff circle, which is how the Lightning started the year in the power play with him there.
Probably, because he can shoot them.
Yep.
As long as he thinks about shooting it instead of trying to make passes across to Kuch or Point or what have you.
Giroux and Point.
His job is to shoot it.
Left of Forsberg. Point does win it. A puck pursued by Giroux, though, will dislodge it for Zub. Zub clears down the far side of the length of the ice.
But you see right there, David, you know what the problem was there? Our guy didn't jump. Kuch didn't jump quick enough, even though Point won the faceoff.
Victor Hedman passes the puck to Braden Point on the right wing to the red line up the middle. Kucherov. Across the Ottawa blue line, tried to stick handle through three Senators players, or two of them anyway, and it went to the third guy, Sanderson. He'll drill it down the ice. So you lose that initial face-off, which the Lightning did. Well, the puck was played by Hedman to Kucherov. He deflects it in on Forsberg, who feeds it on himself. Amadio. Here's Ostapchuk into the Lightning and a left circle shot blocked. Not a good power play so far for the Lightning. They've had no possession time in the offensive zone. Kucherov with 1:13 left in the man advantage.
Haven't gotten in the zone yet.
Marches up the middle at center. Across the blue line, now to Jake Gensel, right circle. Right circle, Kucherov. Holds. Kucherov. Turns at center point, Hedman, left circle, Radish. Whiffs on a one-timer. Geez. He was looking to shoot, but he missed. And Jensen's able to drill it down the ice. Lightning get a change on the power play, and Ryan McDonough is out there. Doesn't often see power play time during his time with the Lightning, but getting a chance here. McDonough, left side feed. Will be played by Nick Paul up the middle, Hagel. Across the blind, Brandon Hagel. Right circle to Kucherov. Center point, McDonough. Top of the right circle, Kucherov. Back from McDonough. He's open left point. Feeds to left circle, Hagel. Brandon Hagel. Looking things over. Back from McDonough, center point. Left corner, Hagel.
Quick.
In front, Paul! Oh, he had a good angle right at the top of the hash marks, but I think Jensen got his stick in the way. Paul's shot deflects out of play. 25 seconds left in the penalty. No score in the first.
Yeah, not even getting in. The only one time they had the opportunity to shoot, and Radish blows it. I mean, he went right over top of the puck. Face off to the right of Forsberg.
Gensel and Giroux. One cleanly by Jake Gensel. Hedman collects center point. Left circle, Darren Radish. Radish holds, top of the left circle. Behind the net, Gensel. Now to Kucherov, right circle. 15 in the penalty. Kucherov feeds it, high slide, Hedman. Back for Kucherov, right circle shot. Save made Forsberg. Kucherov, right corner. In front, point, shoot, save made. Score! Gensel on the rebound! Lightning got a puck to the net. Gensel on the rebound. It's 1-0 Lightning with 10:37 left in the first. Came with 5 seconds left in the power play.
That's exactly what happened. They finally got the shot and got it on the net. Kucherov gets the puck. He puts the backhand out to Point. Point shoots it. Forsberg made a good save on it, actually, a real good save. And then the rebound was right there, and Gensel put it in. Good goal.
Jake Gensel gets goal number 27. His 13th power play goal, which at last check would lead the NHL. Well, somebody else has scored tonight that I'm unaware of.
Yeah.
Point and Kucherov do assist. Important shift after a goal. Nick Paul will feed the puck behind his own net for Chernak. He's under major pressure. Slips it for McDonough. Can he bounce it out? Yes, to Brandon Hagel. Hagel curls up the middle, flips it down the ice, and pursuing is Eyssimont. Mikey Eyssimont on the puck behind the Ottawa net. Mikey Eyssimont drops left point to McDonough. Shoot, save made, rebound is loose, right in the goal.
How the heck did he miss that?
Hagel tried to shoot it, but he didn't get good wood on it, or he missed it somehow, and it's cleared by Sanderson to center. Chernak back across the line to Hagel, right circle. Hagel is dumped, following up Nick Paul, right circle. Paul, left point Lilleberg. Shoot, save made Forsberg with the glove, and he holds on. Well, the Lightning got one goal on a rebound. They almost had a second goal on a rebound. It stays 1-0 Tampa Bay, 9:54 left in the first on Lightning Radio.
At Tampa Bay Electric, we're proud to provide you with 99.98% service reliability. We know it's what you expect, so we're taking steps to keep it that way. Through our Storm Protection Plan, we're hardening our system against extreme weather by undergrounding targeted power lines, protecting substations against wind and flooding, modernizing our smart grid technology, and trimming trees near overhead lines. Because the work we do now ensures you have reliable power today and in the future. Learn more at tampaelectric.com/SPP.
Since 1889, the Tampa YMCA has been at the heart of our community, dedicated to inspiring health and well-being across Tampa Bay. Whether it's kids discovering their potential, families strengthening their bonds, or seniors embracing vibrant lives, the Y has been a beacon of support for generations. Join us today and be a part of something bigger. The Y, where history meets hope and every day is an opportunity to grow. Visit us at tampaymca.org. The Y, strengthening our community, one life at a time.
As a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning, Enterprise is ready to go the extra mile. We're dedicated to the most dedicated fans in the game. And with us on your team, you can move forward with confidence knowing we've got your back. We're always available with mobility solutions, whether you need a rental, replacement, truck, or even tailored business strategies. At Enterprise, your goal is our goal, and we're ready with the assist. Enterprise is a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
This is Lightning Radio.
Lightning have a power play goal from Jake Gensel. Point and Kucherov on the assist at 9:23. Then in the next shift, a shot from the point got through, and there was a rebound in the blue paint for Hagel, and he couldn't quite get his stick blade on the puck.
Yeah, it looked like to me that Forsberg's skate just moved the stick enough that he wasn't able to get it. See that? The glove had knocked the stick away?
Yeah.
He just reached behind and hit the stick of Hagel because that puck was right there, boy.
Girgensons and Gaudette to the right of Forsberg. 50-50, controlled by Girgensons. Left point Lilleberg, right point Perbix. Feeds to the slot for a Sherry tip, went wide left. Rebound Mitchell Chafee pursues it left corner, ties up Clevin. Puck battle. Chafee went down hard, and Gaudette trying to clear it. Sherry intercepts. Counter Sherry left circle. Tried to drop it to the point. That's blocked. Sherry has it back.
No.
Lilleberg, almost stolen by Gaudette. Now following up is Girgensons left circle. Hard-working shift by the Lightning. Left corner, it's Chafee. Put it into the slot. For Sherry, it got intercepted. And Clevin launches it down the ice. So the Lightning have all the momentum right now. Looking to build on that 1-0 lead. This is an icing against Ottawa. 1-0 Tampa Bay, 9:18 left in the first.
You heard me yell, no, because Sherry was like 2 feet inside our their blue line, and he tried to drop it to Lilleberg and got lucky because the guy just missed the puck to knocking it. They would have a breakaway all the way in.
Gaudette and Glendening to the left of Forsberg. 50-50. And the Lightning do control it. Puck bounces to Radish right point. A little shot tipped wide right, barely by Eyssimont. The puck is played by Tyler Clevin behind the Ottawa net. Turns it up the far boards. Highmore, can he get it out? Yes, to Reinhardt at center ice. Cole Reinhardt from the red line to dump in. Blocked, and Glendening looks to counter. Glendening dumps it in. Senators got a partial change. Here's Matt and Paolo in the lineup for the injured Shane Pinto. He's a defenseman. Nicholas Matt and Paolo out to center ice and Perron. They all deflected in. Pursuing is Amadio. He and Radish tie each other up. Radish looks for the puck in the far corner. Instead, it's going to come free in that right corner. A shot Amadio went wide left. Here's Shabbat following up at the left point. Cross ice, Matt and Paolo. Right circle. Another cross ice pass blocked by Gage Gonsalves. Gonsalves bumped by Thomas Shabbat. Sens hold it in. Stützle, right circle. Tim Stützle, right point, Matt and Paolo. Shoots, blocked, and off the block from Glendening comes out of the zone. Matt and Paolo regroups.
Hurry, change quick.
Hits Stützle, he kind of whiffs on a pass. He pursues it and keeps it alive for Amadio. 8:11 left in the first, 1-0 Lightning. Now Shabbat. Thomas Shabbat to the red line. Across the Lightning blue line, Shabbat to the left circle. Shoots, save Vasilevsky. He'll hold on. The Lightning will take this opportunity to get a change. Sutu will the Senators. Gensel's power play goals made it 1-0 Lightning.
Boy, it wasn't a bad shift by that fourth line with Sherry and the guys and Atkinson, and they didn't do a bad job. This face-off here will be to the right of Vasilevsky.
Paul and Greg.
And I got to watch our guy if it's a 50-50. See if they move in quicker.
It is a 50-50, and it's won by Lightning. Chernak needs to clear this, and he does. It hit off Zub's skate down the ice, so no icing. Goaltender Forsberg slips it around the near boards. Is it out? Nick Paul looks to block it and hold it in, but Ridley Gregg comes up with it. Gregg hits Tkachuk to center ice, flips it in. Gregg after at left corner. Ridley Gregg to an open Giroux right corner. Giroux sweeps at right point. Zub shoots, blocked in front. The rebound is loose. Grabbing it is Nick Paul for Gensel. Up the middle, Hagel got around Sanderson down the right wing at center. Across the line, right circle shot. Save made Forsberg, and he has it. He kind of juggled it a little bit, but he eventually smothered it against his jersey. 7:29 left in the first. 1-0 Tampa Bay.
See, I yelled shoot it because Paul was going right for the net, and he was taking a guy with him, and the goaltender wasn't sure whether there was going to be a pass. And when that happens, you take the shot and just never know because it might have been a rebound. Face-off will come to the left for Forsberg.
Ostapchuk and point on the draw. Won by Zach Ostapchuk. Jensen behind the net. Slips it around the far boards to Batherson. They'll reverse it for Jensen in the Sens far corner. And again, Drake Batherson on the right wing. He'll feed Shabbat to center ice. A pass stolen away by Point. Connects with Perbix. A feed up middle is taken right back by Matthew Highmore. Highmore's in his own zone. Feed Shabbat, right wing Jensen. Now to center ice, Ostapchuk deflects it in. 7:05 left in the first. 1-0 Lightning. Gonsalves in the near corner and Perbix. Hurries it up the near boards. Is it out of the zone? Not yet. Point does force it out. Shabbat knocks it down. Goes on the right wing for Jensen. Sends ready for a change as Jensen bombs it in. Nick Perbix has the puck for the Lightning with under 7 minutes left in the first. Left wing, Emil Lilleberg. He'll walk it behind his own net. Return Perbix on the right wing. Back for Lilleberg. Out to center ice. Right wing Connor Sherry across the blue line. Sherry at the center point feeds to Gergenson's left corner. Zemgus Gergenson's checked by Stützle. Gergenson's keeps it moving. Left point Hedman. High slot Sherry off his stick. Clevin up the near boards. Is it out? It's grabbed by Cole Reinhardt. He is out of the zone and hits Stützle on the right wing. Across the line, Stützle right circle. Shoots, blocked. Rebound is going to bounce to Sherry in the near corner. He'll direct it out of the zone. Great hand-eye coordination there from Clevin, knocking it out of the air because there was a Lightning player skating behind him. He did knock it down. He dumps it in. Connor Sherry the other way. Sherry to the red line. A dump in, blocked again. That was blocked by Shabbat. In the Sens counter, Amadio. Right wing Perron across the blue line. Right circle shot. Blocked in front by Lilleberg, and it deflects out of play. TV timeout. 5:59 left in the first period. 1-0 Lightning on Lightning Radio.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Hey, Dave Mishkin here from Lightning Radio. Join Greg Linnelli and me every weekday at 12 Eastern for Lightning Power Lunch. It's an hour of Lightning hockey talk to keep you up to date on the very latest with the team. You can listen live in the Lightning mobile app or watch the live stream on Facebook, Instagram, and X by following Bolts Radio. If you missed the live show, download the podcast afterward in your favorite podcast app. Lightning Power Lunch airs weekdays at noon Eastern on the Lightning Audio Network.
The best way to celebrate a Bolts victory is with a Papa John's pizza. The day after the Bolts get the W, you get 50% off pizzas online at papajohns.com. Just go online or on the Papa John's mobile app and use promo code BOLTSW. That's promo code BOLTSW for 50% off regular menu price pizzas online the day after a Bolts victory. Papa John's Pizza, the official pizza partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Offer valid online for pizzas only at participating locations. Not valid with any other offers. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
This is Lightning Radio.
Lightning lead the Senators 1-0. 5:59 left in the first. A face-off upcoming in the Tampa Bay defensive zone.
Well, so far, pretty good period, I'd say, for the Lightning.
They had a rough start, and then an early penalty kill may have helped them.
It might have. You're right. They would have given them a little bit of momentum, maybe. Momentum boost.
But whenever you have a D-zone face-off, you know the other team has an opportunity to make a play. Lightning did not have a good night in the circle on Tuesday after the first period. Sens have gone 8-5 on face-offs at the start of this game. Gaudette and Paul to the left of Vasilevsky. Won by Gaudette. Right point, Matt and Paolo. Shoot, save Vasilevsky. That got through. Shabbat follows up left circle. Fires a shot wide left. Rebound is going to skip to Matt and Paolo right point. Holds it in. Well done. Lines it behind the Lightning net. Perbix cuts it off. A feed on the right side comes to Glendening. 3-on-2 maybe at the left side. Here's Paul across the line. A pass off escape. Following up Lilleberg. Left point shot. He golfed it wide left. Glendening follows up right circle. Right circle. It's Acimont shooting on net. Save made Forsberg. Glendening in the left corner. Left point Lilleberg. Right point to Perbix. Perbix holds. Shoots. Missed the net wide left. Lightning hold it in. Lilleberg. Left point. Behind the net. Acimont. Mikey Acimont to the right circle. Acimont cuts to the slot. Shoots blocked. Ostapchuk trying to clear. Blocking at Acimont. Left circle.
Good job.
Left corner, it's Cam Atkinson. Left circle, Acimont. Keeps alive Lilleberg. Left point shot. Save made. Rebound Perbix right circle. Whiffs on a shot.
What? Another one.
Shabbat turns it up the middle. Gaudette looking for a change. Gaudette tied up from behind by Acimont, who steals it and forces it in, but both sides are getting a change. Under 5 to play in the first.
God,
1-0 Lightning.
They go over pucks a lot.
Zub. Right wing Giroux to the red line. Fires it in on Vasilevsky. Chernak plays it right up and out to Nick Paul. Paul at the red line dumps it in. Giroux will turn it out. Brady Tkachuk to center ice. Back for Giroux just off his stick. Chernak, quick hit Paul. Nick Paul will flip it into the Ottawa end. Jake Sanderson is there for Zub. Zub turns to center ice. McDonough lost it. Tkachuk cross the line right circle. Fire save made by Vasilevsky. That turned into a chance off the rush. Here's Paul in the Lightning near corner. Nick Paul looks to make a play behind his own net for Chernak. He's being checked. Brady Tkachuk is there. He's looking to win it, is Brady Tkachuk. Battling with McDonough. Puck not frozen. Greg there too. Chernak also. Nick Paul. They let a lot of time go off the clock, and finally Brady Tkachuk won it, but his drop pass came out of the zone. Regrouping in the Ottawa end is Zub, left wing for Sanderson. 4 minutes left in the first. Back for Artem Zub. Sens go right to left in the first. A little headman feed Stützle to center ice. And Batherson. He'll bang it in. Radish in the Lightning near corner is checked by Highmore. Sens trying to get their forechecking game into high gear. Radish lost at Batherson behind the net. Batherson squeezes free. A little centering feed. Deflects to the left point. Shabbat shoots. Saved by Vasilevsky. He holds on. The Sens raised the intensity level in the last couple of shifts, Phil. They were winning some puck battles in the Tampa Bay end. Still 1-0 the Lightning lead with 3:36 left in the first.
That's exactly right. Those scrums along the boards, they've come up with the puck 2 or 3 times. And out, you go 10, 15 seconds with the scrum, and they keep on coming out with that. Can't happen.
Stützle and Point to the right of Vasilevsky, won by Point. The puck is alive. Radish is under pressure. He'll slip for Kucherov. Can he get it out? Yes, to center ice. Nikita Kucherov to the center ice circle. Hits Point across the line, lost to Chabot. Can Chabot clear it? Yes, to the neutral zone. Hedman will collect back in the Tampa Bay end. He's got a man on him, Stützle. Hedman slips it up the middle for Kucherov and missed his stick. It's going to be an icing. Well, he made a good play, did Victor, to get it away from Stützle.
Yep.
And had that pass connected, the Lightning might have had a 3-on-2, but it was just offline. So now an icing against the Lightning. 3:15 left in the first. They lead 1-0, but the Sens making a little bit of a push here.
And the face-off will come to the left of Vasilevsky. Yeah, they've come up with the shots. I remember when the Lightning were 8-2 in the shots. Now it's 9-7.
Point and Giroux. Point's given a warning to the left of Vasilevsky. One by the Senators. A shot from the right circle. Greg blocked. Now Zub follows up. A left point shot. He whiffs on it. Brady Tkachuk picks it up, though, in the left corner. Cycles it cross ice. First to this puck is Gage Gonsalves. He'll pivot to the Lightning far corner. Absorb a check from Giroux. Giroux looks to force a steal. Brady Tkachuk's got it. The Lightning are turning pucks over in their own zone right now. Point gets it back for Gonsalves. This puck needs to get out. He held on to it too long. Point is checked by Giroux. Again, the Lightning don't get it out. Finally, Gonsalves up the far boards. He'll maneuver it out of the zone. It hits off the stick of Zub and goes into the Lightning bench. Going backwards when the Ottawa Senators are forechecking like they are forechecking is right now hurting the Lightning.
Well, you can't do that, and you got to go forward as much as you can unless you're absolutely sure you can get the puck back to one of your players. But right there, Gonsalves, he didn't know whether to go forward or backward, and they nailed him.
It is a neutral zone face-up. Ostapchuk wins it from Gergensons. Clevin dumps it in. Vasilevsky feeds to the near corner, and Perbix falls down, gets back up. Perbix slips for Lilleberg in the far corner. Has to hurry this out. He will for Connor Sherry at center. Sherry checked by Hamonic. Lightning are really struggling to execute plays up the ice. Comes back into the Lightning end. Lilleberg a pass deflects, but it comes out of the zone. Chafee at center just got hammered by Clevin. That looked like interference.
Wow.
I guess they said he had the puck when he dumped it in. He did dump it in. Batherson of Ottawa up the far boards for Clevin. Can Clevin clear yes to center ice? Nick Paul knocks it, or rather Perbix knocks it down. Counters across the blue line to the high slot. Shoot! Save made by Forsberg. Chafee follows up left circle. Mitchell Chafee blew a tire. And Hamonic a steal. He's bumped by Gergensons. Under 2 to play in the first. Can the Lightning hold this in? No. Clevin comes up with it and lifts it out of the zone. Bounces into the Lightning end. Perron is pursuing it, but they called icing. That crossed the end line. Radish got to the puck first. 1:49 left in the first. 1-0 Tampa Bay.
Sometimes when you see a guy just fall like Chafee just did there, it's skate being stripped. I see the trainer there is what they call a stoning the skate, which is put a little bit of an edge. There's just a little bit of a nick in it, and that causes it to, if you get that certain spot, you lose footing.
Paul and Gregg to the right of Forsberg. One by Nick Paul, nicely done. Hagel tied up at the left circle. Can he steal it and hold it in? No. Clevin bangs it out, Gregg to center. Ridley Gregg speeds into the Lightning zone, left circle, now into the left corner. Gregg pulls up. Gregg trying to center, it's blocked. Rebound David Perron, left corner. Back at the left point, Shabbat. Shabbat bangs it behind the Lightning. It's going to come to Amadio. Right now the Lightning are just a little slow to loose pucks. Amadio, right corner, Gregg. Ridley Gregg checked by Darren Radish, following up Perron, though, right circle. Perron keeps alive. Amadio, right circle shot, wide right. 1:18 left in the period. Hagel goes backwards behind his own net for Hedman. The Sens are backing off, though. They want to change. Hedman for Radish, right wing Brandon Hagel to center ice. Hagel slips for Paul. Got it across the blue line. He's open right circle. Shoots! Save made by Forsberg. Well, Paul was at the end of a shift, so why not? He was on his offside. Lefty shot, right circle. Great angle. Forsberg to save and a whistle. 1:03 left in the first. 1-0 Tampa Bay.
Good shot, though. Forsberg, you got to give the goalie credit. He had the angle perfect. Got him in the right shoulder, and he just flipped it down and made sure that there was no rebound. Face off to the left of Forsberg.
Stützle point. One
nice
by point.
draw.
Chernak at the right point. Chernak right circle. Shoots, blocked. Batherson looks to clear it. Gonsalves a keep. Left circle, Kucherov. Cross ice for Chernak, right circle. Chernak drifts right corner. Centers it. It skips through, and the rebound is held in by McDonough, left point. Well done, Ryan McDonough. Bangs it by the net. Zuba block for Drake Batherson. Batherson feeds Stützle to center. Up the middle, Tkachuk. Cross the line to Batherson. He's open right circle. Feeds in right circle. Sanderson shoots, blocked, and here's a counter. McDonough engaged Gonsalves. Gonsalves on the right side at center. Across the line, right circle. Gonsalves holds. Shoots, and a save made by Forsberg. Point follows up. Left circle, Kucherov. Shoots, blocked. Can the Lightning hold it in? No. Brady Tkachuk out to center ice and Stützle. Right wing, it is Batherson for Tkachuk. Right circle, Batherson. He is checked. Big play, Chernak. Following up, Tkachuk. Right circle shot. Deflects over the net. Chances at both ends. Late first. Now Gonsalves trying to clear it. Held in Matt and Paolo. Right point shot. Blocked by McDonough. 5 to go in the period. He'll let time expire. So, rush chances at both ends in the final minute, which was presented by Crown Automotive. The better way to buy for over 50 years. Lightning get the power play goal from Gensel and lead 1-0 after Greg has the first intermission report coming up on Lightning Radio.
Book your group at a Lightning game and get the best seats at the best prices. We have ticket packages perfect for company outings, birthday parties, or special occasions. Call 813-301-6900 or visit TampaBayLightning.com to reserve your group experience today.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
Joe Coy, Just Being Coy Tour.
Mentally, I've become my dad. My dad was like, oh, you listen to that hippity-hoppity? And now I'm sounding like my dad because I'm like, you're listening to that mumbly-mumbly? You're listening to that mumbly-mumbly? I don't even say words. Mumble.
Sunday, February 16th, Amalie Arena. Tickets on sale now at joecoy.com. Don't miss them, Tampa. Joe Coy, Just Being Coy Tour.
The election is over. The people have declared a new leader.
Yes, and it's us, Bolt Electric. Thank you.
Yes, Heather and I are proud to accept your election as Angie's Super Service Award winners of 2024.
Thank you. And remember, if you need a great electrician in 2025,
call Bolt for old-fashioned service.
Newfangled solutions.
Bolt! We love you!
We love you too.
Call Bolt at boltelectric.com.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Shoot, score! Hey, goal! Power play goal!
This is the Lightning Audio Network Intermission Report. Here's Greg Linnelli.
Well, you'll take a lead. No doubt about that. The Lightning up 1-0 thanks to a power play goal by Jake Gensel, his 27th of the year from Point and Kucherov at 9:23. Special teams can make all the difference, especially Ottawa started the first period out really strong, generating some scoring chances. And Bobby the Chief Taylor and Eric Rollinson are with us to discuss. And good start by Ottawa. Special teams kind of got things back for Tampa Bay. What did you make of the first period, Chief?
Yeah, I thought the Lightning were very hard on the puck in the offensive zone. I mean, they really went after it, but then backed off in their own end. You know, they you don't pin that puck carry at all. You know, he gets too much time and space, but I thought they played hard in the other end, and you know, obviously getting their shots through was helping too.
Yeah, and it was nice play by Cooch just to kind of get it over, and
it looked like it was,
shot it, right?
Yeah, it looks like it was going to be a nothing power play, and then all of a sudden at the very last 20 seconds, it was really good.
Makes a play.
Yeah,
makes
exactly.
A play. And that's never a bad thing. You know, we talked about taking penalties and staying out of the box, and you know, sometimes you can get a lot of momentum from a power play goal, and that's what the Lightning were able to do.
And a good penalty kill too. Right?
Yeah,
like they were the ones that had to kill that penalty first, with Kucherov taking the high stick, and Brandon Hagel doesn't look like it matters who he kills penalties with. He can create opportunities, and him and Gensel had their 2-on-1. He just couldn't quite handle the pass, but I felt that kind of got them into the game pretty quick, right? You have to be on your toes really from the start of the game, and then have to kill a penalty 2 minutes in. Kind of gets you there, and then, Chief was right. That power play looked like it was dead in the water. And then, when you have one of the greatest playmakers in the game, he doesn't need much, right? Like, he collects his own rebound and just a nonchalant sort of flip back to Braden Point makes a play, and Jake Gensel puts it in. It makes us kind of shake our heads sometimes and how good it can be, even though it didn't look so good for a minute 55.
I thought Sherry and Gonsalves looked pretty good in that first period.
Yeah, they did. It looked like they hadn't missed a beat. I thought they played with more energy, too, than they did at the very start of the year. I think a lot of times, when you've been in the game for quite a while, you just kind of think you can ease into it, but in this day and age, you can't ease into anything.
You can't, right?
No, you can't, no matter how long you've been in the league.
What'd you make of the Sherry coming up and providing a little bit of juice?
Well, I'll start with Gonsalves. What an opportunity for him to play with Nikita Kucherov and Braden Point. And, he's not deferring. And you love to see that, right? Because, me and Chief, we've been kind of talking there that, he's shooting the puck. And, if you're not going to shoot the puck when those guys put it on your stick, you're not going to see it again, right? And so he's fit right in. I think he understands the assignment that he has and the opportunity he has. So I think he's looked really comfortable in this role. And Connor Sherry, they had one shift there. I was really paying attention to him. But he battled in the offensive zone for pucks, right? Like right in the middle of the ice, battling hard, and that's what you want to see. We know what Connor Sherry can do. He's proven it throughout his career. He just has not had a good stretch of good play here with the Lightning, and sometimes the way that you do that is you just work and battle hard. And I thought Connor Sherry did that.
That's one of the things Phil said with a guy like Gonsalves. Don't defer.
Yeah.
Don't be looking for Kuch all the time. You got to shoot.
Yeah. Wow, he's had 3 shots in 2 games. Yeah. That's more than he's had in a month.
Yeah. I remember you bringing that stat up where he just
doesn't shoot the puck.
Wasn't shooting the puck enough.
He's got a really good shot, too, because that goal that he scored his first goal, remember, it was roofed it to the top net part of the net.
The goaltender was surprised he shot.
Yeah. He was looking for the pass.
And he had that great chance there right at the end of the period, too, right? So that's a good sign for Gage.
Chief, what can we expect from Ottawa in the second?
Well, they're going to try and play a real heavy game. For some reason, everybody thinks the book on beating the Lightning is just to hit them all the time. That you can slow them down or whatever the case may be. But I think they're going to come out. They're going to be hard. And they stand up at the blue line quite well. So I think there's some of the times that we might have to dump and chase a little bit. Because they'll line up along the blue line, and we had with the power play at the first part of it, we had a difficult time getting it in the zone.
Right.
And then we finally got it in there and kept it in there.
How about you, E?
Yeah, look, I think the one thing we've learned about the Ottawa Senators, especially over the last couple of years, is they will play hard. They will battle right through the end, and that's a big part of the success that they've had this season is because of how hard they work, and you have to expect they're going to up that level even more. They get the 1-0 deficit here. They understand, just as we've talked about, the importance of these points for Tampa Bay. Ottawa understands it as well, and they're going to be, I think, geared up and ready to kind of make Tampa Bay work, and you have to match and exceed that if you're the Lightning because, that battle level especially, it has to be even higher than it was in the first period.
Boys, thank you. We'll do it again during our second intermission report.
You bet.
Thanks, Greg.
All right, Chief and E with us there. Always appreciate the guys. And the Lightning score 4 or more goals or force a shutout. You're in a free double stack at any participating Tampa area Wendy's with any purchase upon request. Offer valid for 24 hours after tonight's game. Let's pause 10 seconds so stations can identify themselves right here on Lightning Radio.
The world's greatest coverage.
Taves 3-on-1. Taves, Lee, scores!
Sirius XM NHL Network Radio.
Don't forget, Duncan is rolling out the pink carpet for Valentine's Day nationwide with 2 heart-shaped fan favorites making a comeback. Duncan fans will fall in love all over again with the Cupid's Choice Specialty Donut, filled with Bavarian cream and topped with strawberry-flavored icing and a festive sprinkle. And the Brownie Batter Specialty Donut, filled with chocolatey brownie batter-flavored buttercream and topped with chocolate icing and Valentine's Day sprinkles. Through February 18th, all your favorite filled donuts, including Boston cream and jelly, will come in festive heart-shaped shell, while any donut typically topped with sprinkles such as chocolate frosted and strawberry frosted, along with our Munchkins donut hole treats, will be adorned with pink, white, and red heart sprinkles. And we entered the broadcast booth today tonight we had our own box of donuts. I'm not giving my kids any, no doubt about that. Experience Tampa's cigar heritage at J.C. Newman Cigar Company in Ybor City. Visit the 3-level cigar museum, take a guided tour of the factory, or shop the factory store. For more information, visit jcnewman.com. We'll hear from a Lightning player when we come back. Ben Pierce also will make a stop. Lightning lead 1-0 at the end of 20 minutes on Lightning Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's hockey night in Tampa. Introducing Ford F-Series, the official truck of your Tampa Bay Lightning. Lighting the lamp with the power of a mobile generator, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board. Converting on every power play, the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning. And the Enforcer Ford Super Duty. Ford F-Series, the official truck of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
At Advent Health, we know that life is filled with twists, turns, and pivots. We can give up, give in, or give it all we've got. We're always believing, never ceasing, future shapers, difference makers, taking on the day. We all have a divine light to guide us. So, whatever makes you feel whole, chase it. Learn more at adventhealth.com/human spirit. Advent Health. Feel whole.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Brought to you by FDOT.
Were you uninvited to game night? Do you play board games with the ferocious intensity of an iron-fisted oligarch? Have friends left game night asking, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Right now, during Mattress Firm's President's Day sale, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or mattressfirm.com for details.
This is Lightning Radio.
Needs it, high slot Hedman. Back for Kucherov, right circle shot. Save made Forsberg. Kucherov, right corner. In front, point, shoot, save made. Score! Gensel on the rebound! Lightning got a puck to the net. Gensel on the rebound. It's 1-0 Lightning with 10:37 left in the first. Game with 5 seconds left in the power play.
Yep, Kuch makes a play. Shot on goal. Gensel with the rebound. Not a big guy, but he knows where to score goals. And so far, that's the difference after one period. Greg Linnelli with you as our first intermission report continues. Speaking of Jake, it's with E. Let's go to them on Lightning Radio.
Thanks, Greg. We're here with Jake Gensel, and Jake, your goal has your team up 1-0. Another good start in an important game. How do you like these starts you guys have had?
Yeah, it's just what we got to do. There's no other way about it. It's a playoff mentality game, and obviously when you get up one early, it's nice. So we just got to make sure there's a lot of hockey left, though.
Talked to John Cooper this morning. He talked about trying to find some consistency in the power play. The units are kind of moved around once again. I mean, what is that stride to try and find some of that consistency level? Yeah, I mean, it's repetitions. It's just getting comfortable out there. But, when Cooch has a puck, it seems like the whole world slows down. So he obviously makes a lot of plays out there for us. All right, and you know the situation Ottawa's in. They play hard no matter what. How do you kind of combat that here for the final two periods? Yeah, put pucks behind them. I mean, we got to make sure we're smart with the puck because they got some high-end offense guys. So just play our way and make sure we're getting pucks on net. Thanks, Jake. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. All right, that's Jake Gensel from the locker room. Back to you, Greg.
Thanks, E. We appreciate that. That interview is presented by Advent Health, the official health and wellness partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ben Pierce with us right now, our Lightning reporter. What'd you make of that first period?
You know, I really liked the start again. The other night, the Lightning, I think it was 10-1, 10-2 outshot the Senators, and obviously they trailed first in that game, but again, I think that Tampa Bay came out with a lot of jump. One thing that stood out to me was the forecheck tonight was really strong, and it was the bottom six.
Yeah.
You know, you saw guys like Connor Sheary and Zemgus, and then right after that, I think it was Glendening and Acemont. Like, that's what you need from your depth guys is to get in on the forecheck, bang some bodies, and really just hem them in their own end. So all of a sudden, when you're coming off for the change, your top guys are in the offensive zone with a tired defensive group. That's your job, and I thought they did a really, really good job. The power play, you're sitting there thinking not many shots on goal to start, and that they find a way at the end. So that's a big, big power play goal for this group.
You know, so often we've seen the Lightning's power play be a difference over the years. And it's nice to see them get a goal here when, that power play didn't look like it was going to do anything. But it shows how dangerous it can be.
Yeah. This group, they've said, too, we like what we've done on the power play. Like, the pucks just aren't going in right now. And tonight we saw with that top unit even, they've made some changes. At the start of the year, we saw Hedman and Radish on that top unit. We're seeing it again here tonight. And they're just trying to find the right mojo, switch things up, maybe get some guys going. Now, again, they didn't shoot that much on that power play, but at the end, when they did start getting pucks to the net, they end up with the puck in the back of the net. I think that's the biggest thing, is sometimes they can overpass a little bit. They've talked about it, but it's also making sure you're not just flinging pucks to fling pucks.
Don't fling pucks.
We don't like flinging pucks.
Please don't do it. Great job, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you. Ben Pierce joining us right there. Wherever the road takes you today, Marathon is proud to fuel you and your co-pilot for every mile and every memory, because at Marathon, we are driven together. And you could save big when you bundle your auto, home, motorcycle, RV, or boat with Progressive Insurance. Visit Progressive.com. All right, when we return, Mish and Espo, they got the second period call. The Lightning lead 1-0 at the end of 20 minutes on Lightning Radio.
Lightning fans, it's time to save big on Bubble Days at Bubble Down Car Wash. Wear your Tampa Bay Lightning gear Monday through Friday and get your car washed for just $5 all season long. Support your favorite team and keep your ride shining with this amazing deal. Clean cars, big savings, and unbelievable service. That's what makes us the bestest car wash in town. Get the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down. Bubble Down Car Wash, a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything's possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Beckett on score! What a goal by Brandon Boyd!
The second period of tonight's Tampa Bay Lightning game is presented by Advent Health. Feel whole. Here's Dave Mishkin.
Lightning lead the Senators 1-0 after one. It's the inverse of the score we had on Tuesday when the Senators scored a first period power play goal and led 1-0 after one. In that first period, the Lightning decisively outplayed the Sens and were down 1-0.
Right.
Tonight in the first period, it was a closer period. I still think the Lightning had an edge, and they got the lead with the power play goal from Gensel. You can come watch the Bolts at the Florida State Fair for a Lightning watch party presented by Coors Light on Saturday, February the 8th. This party starts at noon with pre-performances by Jess Kelly-Adams and Sweet Fleet. There will be Lightning alumni appearances and autographs, ball hockey giveaways, Coors Light specials, and more. Get your State Fair discounted ticket to join us at boltsradio.com/watch party. Also remember that when the Lightning win, you get 50% off your favorite pizzas from Papa John's the next day. Just use promo code BOLTS/W or -W when you order online or on the app. Papa John's is the official pizza partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Vasilevsky in the net to our right
wait a minute.
in the second, and Forsberg in the goal to our left.
So, Papa John's, what if you call? It doesn't say. You got to do it by
You got to be adept on the computer and the app.
Well, that lets me out.
Although if they know what good customer service is, they should honor it if you call.
I think you're right. So, Papa, tell John.
Ostapchuk and Paul at center ice. 50-50, won by the Lightning. Lilleberg makes his way to the red line and fires it in. Sanderson bumps it behind his own net. It's played by Gergensons, left circle Lilleberg, off the stick. And walking out to center ice is Ostapchuk. He'll bang it in. That was Lilleberg who won the center ice faceoff, not Paul. All right, the puck is played in the Lightning far corner. Grabbing it is Batherson to the center point, Sanderson. Sanderson with room. He shoots wide right. Lightning gave him room, but he missed the net. Puck is loose in the Lightning near corner. Picking it up is Perbix. They'll fire it off the far board. Just going to go down the ice. Well, look. The Lightning were having problems at points in the first period getting pucks out. That time Perbix made sure he got it out, but it's an icing, and we have Gergensons doubled over his stick.
The referee taking him to the doorway. see if he goes down the hallway. And
he's taking a seat for now, trying to shake this off. So they are allowed to make a change after an icing if a player is shaken up.
I didn't see what happened. So face off to the left of Vasilevsky.
So Giroux and Sherry on the draw to the left of Vasilevsky. 50-50, and it's won by the Senators. Jensen to the right point. Turns it right corner, Claude Giroux. Off his stick, and Perbix is able to grab it. Now, can he execute the clear? Flips it out of the zone. Shabbat knocks it down. Directs it on the right wing. Brady Tkachuk cranks it in. Perbix looked to chop it out. It got blocked. Here we go again. Paul, a feed blocked. Held in Giroux left circle. Twice the Lightning turned it over. Giroux centers it right on net. Saved by Vasilevsky, and Lilleberg taps it back to the goalie, and Vasilevsky covers.
That was just not a good play by Paul. Nicky Paul had the puck 10, 20, 15 feet inside the blue line, 12 feet inside the blue line, and he tried to make a fancy pass. You cannot do that. Gee. I don't know where he was going. He had to go through 2 Ottawa Senators to get the puck over to the left wing side.
Ridley Gregg, Braden Point to the right of Vasilevsky. Won by the Senators. Sanderson to the left point. Right point, Zub. Artem Zub chips it to the left corner, and Perron, he stumbled, and the play they're going to call for a penalty.
He's going to call Hedman for tripping or the goalie for tripping.
Maybe Vasilevsky.
I don't know.
So just like the start of the game, the Senators come out well, and they get an early power play.
Tampa Bay penalty number 88, the goaltender, 2-minute minor for tripping.
I mean, it didn't really affect Perron's ability to get to the puck, but they decided to call it nonetheless.
Yeah, Vasi sticks out the stick.
I understand that, Phil, but he's out of the top of his crease trying to be ready for a shot. Perron skated past his stick and skate and fell.
Well, he also tried to block Perron from getting the block, so you could have called interference too, I guess.
Slide insurance penalty kill number 2. Giroux wins the draw. Lightning struggling in the circle to start the second. Sanderson center point, right circle, Giroux. Right corner, Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk, right circle. In the slot, Batherson shoots. Save made by Vasilevsky, and he holds on.
What a great play by Tkachuk. What a great play by Brady Tkachuk. I mean, see how he did that, put between the defenseman's legs, McDonough, and got it right out into the slot area. And good shot, good save.
Now Giroux and Gensel won again by the Senators. The center point, it's Stützle, right point Sanderson. Right circle Giroux. The Sens have switched things up on their power play. A little centering feed, open to the back post. Saving a goal was Chernak. He tied up Stützle. Stützle in the left corner, left point Sanderson. Very good looking power play for Ottawa. Left circle Stützle. Tim Stützle. Center point Jake Sanderson. Left point Stützle. Zips it into the left corner, and Batherson tried to center it. It's taken away by Hagel. He'll shovel it down the ice and chase. Forsberg out to play this one. He'll direct it towards Stützle. Stützle lifts it to Brady Tkachuk at center ice. He'll lose it. It got knocked away by McDonough for Hagel. Hits Gensel offside across the blue line. Hagel just ahead of the play. But that's not a bad time for the Lightning to get a whistle. No. Get a line change here. 1:11 left in the penalty, which is being served by Gonsalves. Early in the second, the Senators have been applying a lot of pressure. Well, still 1-0 Tampa Bay.
The pressure's been applied because they won every faceoff. Every face-off in this power play in the Lightning zone, they've won.
Gaudette wins this draw for Luke Glendening. Winding up in the Ottawa defensive zone, it's Thomas Chabot. Turns it for David Perron to the center ice circle. Across the blunt, Gaudette right circle. Bangs it behind the Lightning net. Who's got it? Lilleberg is after it. He's checked by Perron. It's going to squirt free to Glendening. Off his skate. Can he get to it? Puck battle. Gergensons is back out there. That's good news. He's tying up Perron. Amadio there too for Ottawa, and Amadio comes up with it. He'll roll it center point Chabot, 38 in the power play. Thomas Chabot to the right point. Shoot! Save Vasilevsky through a screen with the glove, no rebound. 35 seconds left in the Ottawa power play. We're early in the second. 1-0 Tampa Bay.
See now another face-off. This one to the left of Vasilevsky. Got to win this face-off. Getzel comes out, and Hagel.
I mean, Giroux entered the game, Phil, number 1 in the NHL with a 60.8 face-off percentage.
There's a 50-50, they win it.
Giroux kicks it back to Sanderson, center point, right point Giroux. Low Giroux, right circle, center point Sanderson. Shoots wide right. Rebound Tkachuk behind it on a drop pass. Is this stolen away? Giroux, what a keep. Center point Sanderson, left circle Stützle. To the side of the net, Brady Tkachuk. He's checked. Following up Stützle left corner. Stützle looks to make a play behind the net. Tim Stützle to the right circle. Right circle Giroux. Center point Sanderson. Left circle Batherson. Crosses feet blocked by McDonough, and Hagel out of there to center ice. Brandon Hagel to the red line. Directs it for Gensel. Went behind him. He would have been offside, but he doesn't touch it, and the penalty is up. Lightning get through the kill.
Wow.
Still up 1-0, but the Sens, here they come again. Stützle across the blue line. Left circle shot high and over the net. And the puck hit the glass and went out of play. Well, if this trend continues, Phil, the Senators are going to get a goal. They're going to tie it.
Without a doubt.
They're 0 for 2 tonight, though, on the power play.
Well, they've won every face-off so far in this period.
Except for the opening face-off.
Well, yeah.
But the big ones, they've won.
Yeah, all in our zone.
Somehow they gave the Lightning 2 face-off wins. I don't remember the second one.
I don't remember it at all. Well, this one here is to the right of Vasilevsky.
Greg and Paul. Won again by Ottawa. Shabbat center point. Shoots. Blocked. Rebound. Amadio right circle. Amadio winds it by the Lightning net. Paul tracks it to the far corner. Slips it up the far boards. It's out of the zone. Point pursues it to the Ottawa end, but Jensen has it first for David Perron. He'll hot potato it out to center ice. Off Paul's skate back for Perron. Across the Lightning line, Jensen. Here come the Sens again. A little centering feed. Just missed the stick of Amadio. Rebound loose. Perron picks it up left circle. Goodness, the Lightning simply cannot get a handle on the puck. Left circle shot, Ridley Gregg. Off the feed from Amadio. Save made by Vasilevsky. Gregg shoots again. Just wide right. More pressure from Ottawa. Jensen right point. High slot, it's Gregg. Ridley Gregg to the right circle. Is bumped by Point. Feeds it right point Jensen. Left point Shabbat. Shabbat shoots blocked. Big block Nick Paul. Deflects out of play. Vasilevsky ends up on his stomach. I'm not sure what happened there. He's okay.
The guy got
there's
tripped.
An Ottawa player in there.
He slipped underneath it. Hit Vasi. I mean, he just got tripped and Vasi fell on top of him.
Ridley Gregg. Well, you're right, Phil. It starts with not being able to win a face-off, but the Lightning also have not been able to close plays off in their own zone.
Without a doubt, but right there was a 50-50, and Cooch did not move quick enough to help. And that has been a problem. There's been many problems, but that's been a problem on face-offs, big time.
Ostapchuk with the drop
50-50.
from Glendening. Clevin, left point. Sweeps it behind the net. It's going to pinball around to the near boards. Who's got it? Ostapchuk wins it right circle. Right point. Matt Paolo shoots. Save made by Vasilevsky off the blocker and out of play. And this is Glendening who just lost that faceoff.
But he's not losing him. They're there. They're equal. And their guy is beating our guy to it every stinking time. And I've been preaching on this for years. We do not move quick enough off the faceoff. As a centerman, I used to tell my guys, you better move quicker because you can't win all the draws. You cannot do it.
Glendening and Gaudette to the left of Vasilevsky.
There.
Won by the Lightning. Fumbling the puck, though, is Lilleberg. Can he chip it out? Yes. It's alive at center ice. Gaudette dumps it in. Easy man out to center. He was tripped by Ostapchuk. Yep. That was just what Vasilevsky did to Perron. No call was made.
No call there.
Back in the Ottawa end, Hamonic controls. Travis Hamonic feeds Gaudette to center ice. Couldn't dump it in. Good step up Lilleberg. Lilleberg looks to force it forward for Atkinson. Across the one, Easymont center point. Right circle, Glendening. Shoots blocked. Rebound, Mikey Easymont left circle. Turns it to the near corner. It's stolen by Hamonic. Here's Tyler Clevin out towards center ice. Left wing Adam Gaudette deflects it in. 5 minutes played in the second. 1-0 Lightning. They've spent much of the second period, though, defending so far. Lilleberg, long toss on the left side, Gage Gonsalves. Across the blind is Czech. Good play by Matt and Paolo. Here's a counter for Reinhart to the Lightning end. Cole Reinhart pulls up right circle. Right circle feed. Shabbat off the goal post. He was wide open at the right circle. Matt and Paolo. Left point, left circle, Shabbat. Cross-ice feed, Stützle right point. More chasing by the Lightning in their own zone. Stützle center point shot. Score. Through a screen that may have been tipped.
22.
If so, Amadio has goals in both games in the two-game set, and it's 1-1.
But the same thing is happening. The Lightning are not going forward. And they're losing face-off after face-off after face-off. Amadio's skating right in front of the net. The shot comes, he deflects it, and he tips it past Vasi,
He was open, too. I mean, the Lightning have had a lot of problems in their own zone here in the second period. All right, off the face-off, the Lightning come up with it. Girgensons won the draw, and Chafee rolls it in. So we got a brand-new game right now, but honestly, the Lightning, it was only a matter of time if things were continuing that way. Now, Perbix, the right circle shot off a feed from Sherry. Save made. That was Radish. Save made by the goaltender, Forsberg. Lightning looking to push back here. Girgensons on the puck behind the Ottawa net. Zemgus Girgensons. Left point Hedman. Shoots. Blocked. Rebound Chafee. Tied up. Trying to keep it alive, and instead it bounces to the goaltender, and Forsberg covers it up. 14:03 left in the second. 1-1 the score.
Yep. There's no doubt about it. Good shot by Hedman right on, and rebound was Chafee was fighting with Jensen and arguing with Jensen. Trying to get the puck, and Forsberg just freezes it. Face off to the left. But if you don't win a draw, you don't control the puck.
Yeah, Paul and Greg to the left of Forsberg. Won by the Lightning. McDonough trying to hold it in. He got checked by Giroux. It's out of the zone. Chernak slips it for Paul. Banks it for Hagel. He'll direct it in. Zub behind the Ottawa net. Slings it around the near boards. Giroux looking to clear it. McDonough steps up. Can he hold this in? Yes, with help from Hagel. Brandon Hagel left point. Cranks it behind the Ottawa net. Forsberg into the far corner. Sanderson feeds Tkachuk to center. Directs it in. McDonough's there, though, to crank it out to center ice. Hagel deflects it in. Zub ices it. Well, Lightning have looked much crisper since the goal against. 13:31 left in the second. It's a 1-1 game. Icing against Ottawa.
Yeah, face-off come down. Lightning are going to choose the, looks like the left side, left of the goaltender with Braden Point out there to take it.
Ridley Gregg and Point to the left of Forsberg. Won by Point. Kucherov in the right circle, right point. Chernak shoots. Save made Forsberg. He'll stick it along the far boards. Gregg lost to Kucherov right circle. Kucherov just got checked. Good play by Brady Tkachuk. Ridley Gregg exits to the red line and rolls it in. McDonough has Giroux on his tail. McDonough one-arms it for Chernak in the far corner. Back for Ryan McDonough on the left wing. Zips to Gonsalves in center up the left wing. Kucherov 2-on-1 across the line for Point right circle. Point holds, takes it behind the net. He's tripped. Penalty coming up. Point looked to keep it alive and center it, and Amadio touches it. Well, Point ran out of real estate, couldn't shoot on the 2-on-1, but as he went behind the net, he was tripped. So the Lightning get a Tico power play when we come back. 1-1 our score in the second on Lightning Radio.
This winter, take a steakcation at Outback Steakhouse, starting at $14.99. Enjoy delicious Canberra chopped steak and a red wine glaze. Savour a flavourful bloomin' French onion sirloin, or sink your teeth into a sizzling 18-ounce bone-in ribeye with signature spices. It's better than a staycation at home.
Dad, I thought we were taking a steakcation, not a staycation!
Your steakcation starts at $14.99 for a limited time. Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Amalie Motor Oil tips its hat to the manly man.
Manly man.
You had a beard before it was cool, like in 3rd grade.
Manly man.
You get up before the sun because it's lazy and weak.
Manly man.
And you know that nothing protects your engine better than Amalie Elixir Full Synthetic Motor Oil. Family owned and Tampa Bay grown.
AMALIE. Better than it has to be. Amalie.
A proud partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything's possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
This is Lightning Radio.
Lightning in the Tico power play for the second time. The Sens are going to have to kill this penalty without Jake Sanderson, who's off for tripping at 6:58. Tico power play number 2. The Lightning did score in their first chance, looking to regain the lead. Amadio on the tip, his 5th from Stützle and Shabbat.
Now, the face-offs have been a problem in the second period. There's no doubt about that in my mind. Completely domination by Ottawa on the face-off.
Yeah, and they've had probably about 80% of the possession, at least until the goal. I think since the goal, the Lightning have done well to have the puck more.
But you see that one face-off the Lightning won in their own zone? It was Kucherov that moved in quick enough to win that draw. On a 50-50 again.
All right, a face-off between Giroux and Point. Giroux, on his weak side, turns his stick around to take it as a lefty. And he wins it.
50-50.
Jensen pursues the puck to the near corner. Can he get it out? Getting a stick in the way was Gensel. Gensel lost his stick, though, and Giroux has it deflect to him, and he backhands it down the ice. Tough break. Here's Hedman winding up behind the Lightning net. Lightning on the power play in a 1-1 game. Hedman drops it for Kucherov, speeding on the left wing to the red line across the blue line to the left circle. Ran into a poke check. Giroux a steal. Banks into the far corner. Chabot up ice. Here's Highmore off his stick. He was thinking about a shorthanded opportunity. Hedman slips for Kucherov on the right wing to the red line, and now Point across the blue line, and Darren Radish to the left point. Lightning trying to set it up. Radish slips to the left point to Hedman. Victor Hedman now to Kucherov right circle. Left circle Radish. Radish holds.
Move.
Center point Hedman. Right circle Kucherov. Right corner Gensel. Back for Kucherov right circle. Kucherov looking things over. Right corner Gensel in front. Point shoot save made. Rebound Radish tied up. Big play right there by that defenseman who, or it was Giroux knocked him down. Now Point in the slot. Shoots off the post. It hit Forsberg and then bounced behind him off the post, and then it's cleared by Jensen.
He didn't even see it.
Nope. Lightning came close, but it stays 1-1. Hedman in his own end. Works for Nick Paul on the right wing to the red line. 46 in the power play. Across the line. He's open right circle. Paul pulls up. And he'll drop it for Kucherov. Right point Hagel. Hagel holds it in. Back for Kucherov right circle. Center point. Feed McDonough. Skipped over his stick. There's McDonough, a regroup. 32 in the power play. The right side Kucherov across the blue line. Kucherov to the right circle. Left circle Hagel. Shoots. Blocked. Rebound behind the net. Gensel. Turns it back for Kucherov right circle. Center point McDonough. Left circle Hagel. Center point McDonough. Fires over the net. He had a good look. 18 in the power play. Hagel at the left circle, left point to McDonough. He'll feed it right point Kucherov. High slot Paul, right corner Gensel. Right circle Kucherov, 10 in the power play. Center point to McDonough. Right circle Kucherov. Across his feed blocked, but it's grabbed by Hagel left circle. The penalty almost up. Hagel shoots blocked. Lightning have to be aware of the guy coming out of the box here. It's Sanderson. He got the feed from Hamonic, 2-on-1 across the blue line. Put it in front. Shot taken to Highmore. Save Vasilevsky. Goodness, this happens to the Lightning more than you'd like to see. They lose the puck just as the guy is coming out of the penalty box. Remember they had that offside challenge earlier in the homestand that saved them.
Oh, boy. That was a good save by Vasilevsky right there.
I mean, Hamonic sees that Sanderson's coming out of the box, gets him the puck. It's a 2-on-1.
Well,
1-1 the score. Lightning 1 for 2 on the power play. They almost scored on that man advantage.
The second unit is working a better system because they're moving. They're moving their bodies. The first unit is standing still. You can't stand still.
Gergensons and Amadio to the left of Vasilevsky. Won by the Lightning. Here comes Lilleberg. Couldn't clear. Held in Stützle center point. Tim Stützle right circle. He'll work it to the left circle. The shot from Reinhart blocked. Rebound Amadio left circle.
Amazing.
Feeds the left point Chabot. Shoots. Tip line left. Almost went in. Gergensons in the Lightning far corner. Gave it away. Here's Reinhart. Loses Gergensons. Chops it up the middle. It's gloved down and touched next by a Lightning player. It was touched by Chernak, and finally it's shipped out Sherry to center ice. Lightning are just having all kinds of problems at points in the second period, getting pucks out of their own end. Stützle another rush to center ice. Right wing Cole Reinhart across the blue line to the right circle. Reinhart pivots right corner. Reinhart check behind the net. Who's got the puck? It's alive behind the Lightning net. Reinhart trying to center, and Vasilevsky sees it and covers. 10:07 left in the second. 1-1 the score. Players are tied up with one another. They will separate.
Yeah, Chernak grabbed somebody. I think it was Amadio. And just pull him off the whatever that little pile was. Face-off will come to the right of Vasi.
Glendening out to take it against Ridley Gregg. Won by the Lightning, but Brady Tkachuk a steal in the left corner. Drops it right point Jensen. Shoots. Save Vasilevsky with Tkachuk lurking at the side of the net.
But think about that, David. We win the puck. We win the face-off. Tkachuk gets the puck. How? Because our guy doesn't move. He stands a little bit. He hesitates. That little bit of a hesitation, a second, is the difference. You can't hesitate in this game anymore.
Paul wins the faceoff from Giroux. McDonough clears. Shabbat hammers it back in. Sends tag up. McDonough's got the puck by the Lightning net. A feed to Hagel at center ice. A step across the line. Hagel's in alone. Score! Brandon Hagel!
What a pass.
Beautiful pass from McDonough. Hagel makes it 2-1 Lightning with 9:46 left in the second.
I'll tell you, that pass from McDonough was unbelievable. And Hagel made such a smart play on Shabbat. He banged his stick a little bit. He just pushed his stick. And then he got the puck. He came in, dekes to his left, and puts the puck right between the legs of Forsberg into the net. Beautiful.
Hagel has goals in both games in the series, I'll call it that, the 2-game set. And he gives the Lightning the lead back just past the halfway point. Face-off win at center ice for Ostapchuk from Gergensen. Sanderson, feed for Highmore. On the left side, Ostapchuk dumps it in. Vasilevsky zips it around the near boards. Is it out? Zub blocks it to the right point. Now he'll lose Gergensen's. He does force it out. Drake Batherson back in his own end. McDonough gets the only assist. Ostapchuk accounted for Highmore. Across the Lightning line, Highmore pulls up right circle. Shoots. It hit Ostapchuk. He's got it again right circle. More pressure from Ottawa. Ostapchuk's drop pass, though, deflects out of the zone. 9:15 left in the second. 2-1 Lightning. Zub looks to clear. Hedman knocks it down. Zub touched it next. Hedman knocked it down with his glove, but because Zub touched it next, no hand pass, and Perron out to center ice, gains the red line, dumps it in. Here's Radish in the Lightning far corner. Soft pass Victor Hedman in the near corner. Can he clear it? Up the near boards, yes, to Chafee at center. Mitchell Chafee forces it across the blue line for Gage Gonsalves left circle. They work it behind the net, looking for point. Instead, Shabbat there for Mike Amadio. Amadio hands it off. Stützle to center. Across the line, Perron right point. Flips one on net. Vasilevsky gloves it and takes the whistle. 8:40 left in the second. 2-1 Lightning. TV timeout on Lightning Radio.
At PNC Bank, the official retail bank of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we've always taken a boring approach to handling your money. Not only is it smart, it's reliable. And why would we ever want to be unreliable with anyone's money? Some of those customers could be big, tough hockey players who'd gladly give up their teeth for a win. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But really, we just think boring is the smartest way to help ensure your money's there for exciting things in life. Like intentionally placing your body in front of a frozen rubber puck traveling at 100 miles per hour. PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Get a daily dose of Lightning hockey with Lightning Power Lunch. Greg Linnelli here. Join Dave Mishkin and me every weekday at noon Eastern for an hour of in-depth analysis, breaking news, and inside info on the Lightning. You can listen live in the Lightning mobile app or watch the live stream on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Just follow @Bolts Radio. And if you miss the show, don't worry. You can download the podcast anytime in your favorite app. Lightning Power Lunch, weekdays at noon on the Lightning Audio Network.
Once again, Tampa General is named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay and one of the nation's best. This year, in cancer care, diabetes and endocrinology, ear, nose, and throat, gastroenterology and GI surgery, heart and vascular care, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedic surgery, and urology. Tampa General. Other hospitals practice medicine. We define it.
This is Lightning Radio.
2-1, the Lightning lead. Hagel gets the goal at 10:14 from McDonough. We have second period guests. They've just arrived, Phil. Welcome to Leo, Tyrus, Monique, and Ann. If I can read Steve Versnick's chicken scratch. I think I did.
Yeah.
Well, look, the second period to this point has been even on the scoreboard, each team with a goal. The Senators have outplayed the Lightning, though. So let's see if the Lightning can reverse that here in the second half of the second period.
Well, we're all hoping that, and start by winning this face-off, getting the puck out of there.
Paul and Gaudette, 50-50, and it's won by the Lightning.
Good job.
McDonough does get it out of there. He'll lift it out to center ice. Hagel keeps it alive for Gensel. It's onside across the line, but he fumbled it away to Gaudette. Right wing, Mattenpalo. Left wing, Clevin. Back for Nicholas Mattenpalo to the red line. Launches it in. Hard around is going to bounce to Hagel. They'll backhand it out safely. Matt Paolo knocks it down for the Senators. Left wing, it's Clevin. He'll work for Gaudette to the Lightning zone, left corner, pass by the Lightning net, stolen away McDonough, up the near boards, Gensel. Clears. It's bouncing around at center ice. Who's got it? Paul drops it for McDonough, right wing Chernak, up the middle Hagel. Brandon Hagel across the one center point. Beats Nick Paul high slot. A shot got disrupted. His stick got lifted from behind by Gaudette. Good play, Gaudette, but then Gaudette loses it. Hagel holds that clearing attempt in left point. Directs it behind the Sens net. Forsberg for Shabbat. Off the near glass, it's out to center ice. Brady Tkachuk looks to maneuver it forward, and he does for Adam Gaudette. Gaudette is bumped. Keeps it alive, though. Momentarily at the right point, Hedman steals. Hedman pivots in the Lightning near corner. 2-1 Lightning in the second. Hedman sweeps it down the ice. Fortunately, it came in on the goaltender, Forsberg, no icing. Forsberg keeps it moving. Perron bangs it to center ice. Hedman knocks it down. Looks to make a play forward. Perron got in the way and turns it to the Lightning blue line. Then he steals it from point and got it in deep. Good work by Perron. There's Amadio right corner. Across his feet, taken away by Kucherov. Kucherov to center ice. Ran into the linesman. Tough break. And the Sens get it back. Stützle across the blue line to the slot. Bangs it for Perron left corner. David Perron is checked by Kucherov. The puck is played, though, by Amadio behind the net. Amadio maneuvers for Stützle right corner. To the right point, Zub. Shoots wide right. Rebound Perron right corner. David Perron, 2-1 Lightning in the second. A pass taken away by Hedman. Needs a clear here. Hedman off the far boards. Is it out? No. Held in Sanderson left point. A pass off a skate. Ooh. And Gonçalves bumps it out to Kucherov at center. Kucherov will whistle it in. Tough break there for Kucherov as he ran into the linesman who saw the play in front of him and didn't do a good enough job, frankly, to get out of the way.
That's right.
Glendening knocks down a Zub pass at center ice, but he put it in and out of the Ottawa bench. 6:37 left in the second, 2-1 Lightning.
Well, the truth is, though, that Kuch has got to get going here. He's just not himself right now. I don't know what it is. He's not moving like he usually is. You know, that jump, he hasn't got that jump right now.
Glendening wins the neutral zone faceoff from Ostapchuk. Lilleberg up the middle. Atkinson off his skate, but it works as a dump in just barely inside the Sens zone. Highmore the other way. Right wing Batherson across the blue line right circle. A shot goes off the side of the net. Rebound alive. Ostapchuk in the left corner. Zach Ostapchuk keeps it alive. Batherson left circle. He'll dribble at left point. Clevin shoots. Saved by Vasilevsky. Right on the goal line. I think it stayed out. They're going to take a look at this. He knocked it away, and then the referee said no goal.
No goal.
The Sens are saying it went across the goal line. Highmore took a second shot later. Vasi made the save and covered. We'll take a look at this, though.
Well,
it almost went completely across the line.
Yeah, they're saying no goal, though. The referee was right there, so let's take a look at Boyles.
Yeah, it was still on the red.
Still a little bit on the red line.
What a break for the Lightning.
That was a lucky break, right.
Hit the stick, hit his arm.
But it's still on the line.
That is so close.
Yeah, but it's on the line.
You got to see white. If the puck is flat, you have to see white between the puck and the red goal line. They're not even reviewing this. Glendening wins the D-zone faceoff, and Radish scoops it out. Knocking it down is Hamonic. A pass will deflect to the Lightning line. Perbix got it away. The Lightning are they're just getting out-battled right now on some of these loose pucks. Lilleberg up the far boards. Perbix hurries to Chafee at center. Mitchell Chafee chips it in. He's tied up by Clevin. Clevin knocks him down. How is that not interference?
This guy has done that 3 times tonight.
It's banged around the near boards and out by Hamonic to center ice, and Amadio dumped it in from beyond the red line. That's an icing. I mean, look, if you engage the guy right away, sometimes they don't call interference, but he didn't let Chafee go.
No, and that's Clevin. He's done it like 2 or 3 times tonight where he's interfered with a guy once the puck has been thrown in, and we've seen referees call that interference numerous times.
Lightning have improved in the face-off circle since the beginning of the period.
Thank the Lord.
See how Point does in this draw against Gaudette to the left of Forsberg. Gaudette is given a warning. Point does win it, but Gensel's drop pass was deflected and it comes out of the zone. Sens are trying to get a change here. Chernak will regroup in his own end, left wing to McDonough. Ryan McDonough to the neutral zone, left wing Gensel. Gensel works it across the blue line, but it's cleared by Hamonic to center ice. McDonough bounces back in. Tyler Clevin of the Sens, up the near boards, Hamonic. Goes back to Clevin behind the Ottawa net. 5:18 left in the period. A pass back for Hamonic, almost stolen. Can Hamonic clear it up the near board? Giroux chops at it, couldn't get it out. Held in Kucherov, left point shot goes wide left. Rebound, Brady Tkachuk has a man up ice. Giroux, but Chernak blocked the clearing attempt, and now Brady Tkachuk will clear it, but McDonough's ball behind the net. Right corner, Kucherov. Right point, Darren Radish. They'll feed it right circle, Hagel. Right circle to Kucherov. Kucherov drifts to the top of the right circle. Nice feed, Radish right circle. Centers it, Hagel tied up.
Oh, tough luck.
And a counter, Giroux. Maybe an odd man rush here. Tkachuk in the left wing. Into the Lightning zone. Brady Tkachuk left circle. Shoots, blocked, he shoots again. Saved by Vasilevsky. Here's a long rebound for Nick Paul. Countering 2-on-2 with Gonçalves. Paul across the line, Gonçalves left circle. Left circle, Paul. Shoots! Save made by Forsberg. He doesn't see the rebound. It's going to bounce to whom? Hagel. Brandon Hagel left circle. Left point, Hedman. Shoots! Save made again by Forsberg.
He didn't even see that one.
Ridley Gregg up the near boards. Perron. Coughs it up, Hagel. Hagel for Paul left circle. Nick Paul will sweep it behind the Ottawa net. Jake Sanderson cuts it off and reverses it for Zub. 4:05 left in the period. Zub looking for Amadio. Knocking down that clearing attempt is Radish. Holds it in for Gage Gonçalves, center point. Left circle, Hedman. Victor Hedman pulls up. Hedman will drift to the left point. Center point, Radish. Now at the right circle, it's Gergensons. Right corner, Hagel tried to sweep it in front. It hit Forsberg, going wide of the net, wide left. And Ridley Gregg finally clears it back to the Lightning end. Pressure by the Lightning, still up 2-1. McDonough, a quick up, Gergensons to center.
Get it in.
He'll pitch it in. AC Mott pursues it to the Sens far corner, tying up Shabbat. Shabbat feeds Zub up the near boards of Ostapchuk. Cut off by McDonough. Holds it in left circle, left corner, Gergensons. Shoots. That might have been going wide, but the goaltender Forsberg snares it and gets a whistle. TV timeout. 3:23 left in the second. 2-1 Lightning on Lightning Radio.
At Advent Health, we know that life is filled with twists, turns, and pivots. We can give up, give in, or give it all we've got. We're always believing, never ceasing, future shapers, difference makers, taking on the day. We all have a divine light to guide us. So, whatever makes you feel whole, chase it. Learn more at adventhealth.com/human spirit. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Lightning fans, it's time to save big on Bubble Days at Bubble Down Car Wash. Wear your Tampa Bay Lightning gear Monday through Friday and get your car washed for just $5 all season long. Support your favorite team and keep your ride shining with this amazing deal. Clean cars, big savings, and unbelievable service. That's what makes us the bestest car wash in town. Get the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down. Bubble Down Car Wash, a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
This is Lightning Radio.
Well, the Lightning have had a better second half of the second period than they had in the first half, and they got the goal to go up 2-1 just past the halfway point.
You're right.
They've had some looks to get a third goal, but the Senators have had some looks too.
Yeah, well, puck stayed right there on the goal line, and puck bounces over the goaltender's shoulder, hits the goalpost. So both teams have had opportunities, there's no doubt about it, but you're right, David, the Lightning have gotten better.
Their battle level has gone up, which has helped.
Huge, and you have to do that.
All right, a big final 3:23 left in the second, 2-1 Lightning. Draw to the right of Anton Forsberg, Giroux and Gensel. Gensel wins it. Hedman to the left point. No, they called a false start.
Why is it every time we win the draw they call a false start for some reason?
So, is Gensel allowed to stay in? No. So, Point on his weak side will take it against Giroux.
Point and Cooch got to get going here. They've got to go.
Giroux wins it. Jensen off the near boards. Can he clear it? Hedman trying to hold this in. And he cannot. Batherson out to center ice and Giroux. Back for Batherson. Across the blue line right circle. Batherson centers it. Just missed Giroux's stick. At the back post. Ostapchuk follows up left point. A pass intercepted Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov will wheel to center ice. Right wing Hedman up the ice. Leading the attack across the blue line to the right point. Cross ice Gensel left circle. Left corner Point, or the side of the net Point. He put a backhand shot over the net. Point looks to hold the puck in. He could not. Out to center ice Ostapchuk. Right wing Jensen. Into the Lightning zone. Nick Jensen. Feeds it in front. Good play, Radish to knock it away, but he couldn't clear it. Sends are everywhere, it looks like. Batherson, right point, gave this puck away. Kucherov slides it down the ice. Gensel is down there, negating an icing. Jake Gensel into the left corner. He'll feed it cross ice to Paul just off the Lightning bench. Right point. Back for Gensel, right corner. Jake Gensel turns for Kucherov, right circle. Center point, Gensel to an open McDonough, left point. 2-1 Lightning, late second. Right point, Nick Perbix. Right circle, Kucherov. Center point, Perbix. Shoots. Save made Forsberg with the glove. He'll hold on. Clock stop with 2:22 left in the second period. Lightning 2, Senators 1.
Well, they passed it around there and got an opportunity. Perbix takes a shot from the blue line. Nobody was in front of the net, but still the goalie had to make the save on it. And his face-off will be to the left of Forsberg.
Paul and Greg on the draw. .50-50, won by the Senators. Jake Sanderson, well, pumping around the near boards. It's out of the zone. It's alive at center ice. Giroux maneuvers it in. Chernak will going to clear it, just barely got it out of the zone. Gonsalves will collect it at center ice. Across the blue line, right point.
Shoot it.
Right circle, Gonsalves. Centers it. It came into the goaltender, Forsberg, who knocks it away, and it's cleared by Giroux down the ice. Brady Tkachuk taps the puck in on Vasilevsky, who's going to cover it. Brady Tkachuk was on Chernak's tail. He made a really smart play there. He reached forward with his stick to poke it away from Chernak, and it came in on Vasilevsky, who was forced to cover. Clock stopped with 1:56 left in the second. 2-1 Lightning.
Yes, and this face-off coming to the right here with just under 2 minutes to go. It's big face-off. When it's in your zone,
Yep.
It's a big face-off.
They're going to send out Glendening on a strong side against Stützle.
I want to watch our guys get in there quick if it's a 50-50. The centerman can always not get blamed.
Stützle wins it. At the left point, Thomas Chabot. Shoot, save Vasilevsky. Rebound Amadio behind the net. He'll sling it right point to Jensen. He does hold it in. Pumps it behind the Lightning net. Stützle is there. Good play, Tim Stützle, left corner. Looks to center it. Bouncing around in the low slot. Hedman knocks it away, not out. Held in Chabot, center point. Lightning it out of the woods here. Right point, Jensen. Jensen bangs it behind the net. Amadio is there. Mike Amadio is pinned by Radish. Lightning need the puck here. Who's going to come up with it? It's loose by the Lightning net. It gets dislodged to Jensen, right circle. A shot blocked by Hedman. Hedman trying to maneuver it to a teammate. With 1:20 left in the period, Stützle comes up with it. Stützle tied up. Who's got it? Hedman finally reverses it for Radish behind the net. Needs to make a play out of trouble. Right side, Nick Paul. To center ice and Hagel at the red line. Across the line, Brandon Hagel, right point. He goes deep behind the net for Paul. Nick Paul, they're going to win it from Chabot. Chabot bangs it around the near board, stepping up McDonough. Holds it in, left corner. A pass behind the Ottawa net, stolen back Chabot. Up the middle, Gaudette. At the end of a shift here, I believe the center ice dumps it in.
Okay, good.
Final minute presented by Crown Automotive. The better way to buy for 50 years. McDonough rims it around the near boards for Gensel at center ice. Loses Zub. Zub up the right wing. It is grabbed by Ostapchuk. He dumps it in. Chernak for McDonough. 38 to go in the period. McDonough slips it up the middle. Kucherov. Cross the line. Jake Gensel, left point. Left point, Kucherov.
Get it in.
He'll shoot it on net. Save made Forsberg. Gloves it down for Sanderson. And Sanderson clears. Oh, the puck ricochets right. Oh, that hit the side of the glass where it bends toward the bench. That took a weird cam right to Highmore at the center ice circle, but it went out of play. Clock stopped with 27.3 seconds left in the second. Kevin Kiermaier here attending a Lightning game.
He just retired, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so.
4-time Gold Glove winner.
Yep.
All right, that puck was played from the Ottawa end, so the faceoff will be to Forsberg's left. Greg and point. Won by the Sens. Sanderson pivots behind the net. He is checked by Gensel, gets away. Sanderson floats it out. Brady Tkachuk knocks it down. Tkachuk is checked. Gensel steals. Jake Gensel bangs it in. 13 to go in the period. Anton Forsberg plays it behind the net, and he tried to cover the puck. He's out of the cage. Kucherov gets checked. He couldn't get the puck loose, and Giroux trying to clear, held to McDonough, center point. Has to hurry here. Takes a shot that's blocked, and that will do it. As Zoo blocked the McDonough shot, and he skates up the right wing as the clock runs down to 0. Each team with a second period goal, so the Lightning maintain a 1-goal lead after 40 minutes. Greg has the second intermission report coming up on Lightning Radio.
Start every day with the Daily Strike Podcast. It's the latest news and notes on the Lightning. Dave Mishkin highlights. Hear from Coach Cooper and the players. Plus, this date in Lightning history. The Daily Strike Podcast comes out every morning on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Four nations face off for the world to see. International Best on Best hockey is back as NHL stars compete for their country to see which hockey nation will reign.
Star power in abundance.
Canada, Finland, Sweden, USA. Teammates turned rivals, and rivals turned teammates. For country, for glory, four nations.
We are set for puck drop.
The Four Nations Face-Off begins Wednesday on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
John Senning from Drew Garabo Live.
And Carmen from the Mike Kelta Show.
Here to tell you about the greatest product in all the land, Tiza, the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. It's going to give you focused energy, and you'll be feeling fine all day long.
And there's no tobacco, no calories.
I am a fan of the spicy stuff. I like the Bangin' Black Cherry, the Mango Habanero. I'll throw it in a bottle of water, a beverage, or just right in the upper deck. I love Tiza.
See, I'm a wintergreen fan, and I am a left lower cheek.
Ooh.
That's where I like to keep mine. And really, honestly, I use mine before the gym, even after the gym, so I get a little energy boost on my way home. It has to be one of the best new products that I've tried, probably since, like, I don't know, the iPhone.
And you can stock up at TizaEnergy.com. Use our code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store. Tiza Energy.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom Show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their families. If you've been injured in a motorcycle or car accident, I can help. Give me a call at 866-LAW-FRAN or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Shoot, score! Hey, goal! Power play goal!
This is the Lightning Audio Network Intermission Report. Here's Greg Linnelli.
Beautiful goal by Brandon Hagel to give the Lightning a 2-1 lead heading into the third period. And a phenomenal pass by Ryan McDonough off the boards, right to Hagel in stride. 5-hole. And Lightning feel like maybe they're in business. How about Vasi picking up an assist on that as well? Lightning with 21 shots on goal through 2 periods. Ottawa with 18. Bobby the Chief Taylor, Eric Rollinson with me right now to discuss what they saw. Chief, what did you make of that second period?
Well, I'd just
the good and the bad.
Well, I'd just like to see us challenge the puck carrier at the blue line for at least once in a while.
Yeah.
Rather than let them have a free trip into our end, And Ottawa kept it in our end quite a bit. Vasi made some really big saves, but what a great pass, though, you said, by McDonough. Oh, my God. And he just timed it perfectly because he waited until the goalie was starting to make his move. That's when he put it between.
He opened up, right?
In the 5-hole, yeah. And, you play hard, and you got that guy back in the net there that's going to bail you out a number of times, and that's the key thing for it. I don't think we've won too many face-offs either.
That's the one. It felt like they lost about 6 in a row at one point. All in the defensive zone.
I know. I mean, to me, it was like, it was.
For the game, it's
say they got 53%.
Yeah,
I'd like to know who's counting them because I don't remember one. I don't remember anyone. Oh, I remember point winning one.
Yeah. Well, there you go. What'd you make of it?
Well, first of all, I can watch that pass by Ryan McDonough all day long.
All night long.
that was such a thing of beauty from behind his own. I mean, 20 years ago, you can't even do that pass.
No.
Right? Because the red line is in effect. You can't make that two-line pass, and it doesn't count.
Pass, yeah.
You know, so just such a heads-up play from McDonough to spot him and put him in that perfect spot, and Hagel to collect it. And that's just when talent meets opportunity, right? And you execute on it, and you get that. And certainly wasn't the cleanest period. They spent a lot of time in their defensive zone. I think a lot of it was due to the fact that they kept losing defensive zone draws. You know, so they had a hard time kind of getting out of their zone a little bit. The save that Vazzy makes right after the power play expires. I mean, those are those moments you look at and you go, yeah, that's a key moment. That's a key save at a key time in the game. Got a little fortunate that the one that did get through him did not cross the line, could just kind of stopped. I don't know if you put a little extra snow right there in that corner by the post, as you goalies tend to do sometimes, Chief. Yeah. But he slowed it down just enough to make sure it didn't get across. But you know, here we are again, making it hard on those of us who have to write on deadline with a one-goal game going to the third period.
And the goal that Vasi gave up, not much you can do there, Chief, on a deflection.
No, and the guy was what? Who was the closest guy? 10 feet away?
Yeah, I think you might have been, Chief.
Yeah. I mean, we have to be a little bit more aware defensively. We got, 28, 29 games remaining? Because you got to play in the playoffs, you know. It's a whole different game back then.
Yeah.
But, you know, we make it so tough on ourselves, you know, and that's the thing that really upsets me. You know, you make it, you know, Vasi bails you out time and time and time again, you know, and if you're solid defensively, you know, then, you know, the other team has to work like crazy to score. But if you're given those wide open chances on a consistent basis, you know, they don't work that hard for goals.
It's a good point. You got to think Ottawa's coming in the third here, right?
This has to be a lockdown period, because Ottawa is coming.
Yes.
Right? We know how important these points are, and, you know, the Senators are right there now talking to themselves about, we can't get swept. We have to go out and win this period and give them a chance to win the game, so the Lightning have to know what's coming. And the way you combat that is you lock it down. Again, go back to the focus, and now you're down to a 20-minute focus. Minimize the mistakes. Take the turnovers away. Take the risk out of your game. I'm not saying play it safe, because safe is death, as we know around here. But don't force plays. If the plays are there, make them. But don't force them. If the chip out is the easiest play, the safest play, do that. Don't feed into. We saw a couple of times in that period where they had plays to get pucks out. They wait too long, and bang, it's intercepted. It stays in the zone. So that's one of the issues where they kind of kept getting pinched back in their own zone a little bit. So take that risk out because, like you said, Ottawa is coming this period.
The forwards can't make it a 90-foot pass the whole game. You know, some of those forwards, you know, when they look like they're going to get it, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone. They're up at the blue line, the other blue line already, and, you know, the puck doesn't get out of the zone.
Right.
So, you know, if you want to, I think the longest pass you should make now is 20 foot.
Be safe.
You don't need a 90-footer.
Yeah.
Every time. You know, we got a 90-footer to get
only
the
on the
goal,
golf course.
But, yeah. But that's the thing, you know, you've got to be sure. Then again, they've done a good job. They did the other night when they shut it down in the third period. They did a pretty good job of it.
We'll talk in the postgame. See if they get it done. All right, boys.
Thanks, Greg.
Appreciate you, Eric Rollinson, Bobby the Chief Taylor, with us right there with Spectrum. You can make anything possible because you have a connection that's built for everywhere. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum. Let's pause 10 seconds so stations can identify themselves on Lightning Radio.
The world's fastest game.
Minor with a pass and they score! John Tavares!
Sirius XM NHL Network Radio.
You can enter the Bolt to the Beach Sweepstakes presented by Visit St. Pete Clearwater for a chance to win a 2-night beachfront stay in St. Pete Clearwater, a $500 Visa gift card, and 4 tickets to an upcoming Lightning game. To enter, you just need to take pictures at selected locations in St. Pete and Clearwater. And for a complete list of locations and to enter, visit TampaBayLightning.com/Bolt to the Beach. Ben Pearson, the community hero, is up next. 2-1 at the end of 40 minutes. Tampa Bay leads Ottawa on Lightning Radio.
Andrew Duncan at the Duncan Duo team at LPT Realty. Do you want to avoid the hassle of selling your home? Do you not trust the people knocking on your door and the wholesalers that don't have the 20 years of experience that I do, as well as being the official real estate agents of the Tampa Bay Lightning? Get an instant cash offer for your home or a free home value estimate and get pointed in the right direction to maximize your equity. Whether you want an instant cash, quick offer, or whether you want to sell it traditionally or you need advice about navigating through your repairs, go to DuncanDuo.com for the best advice available.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Brought to you by FDOT.
Celebrating over 20 years as the exclusive practice facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning, the TGH Iceplex in Brandon offers activities for people of all ages. Come check out your year-round home for adult and youth hockey leagues featuring 2 NHL regulation size rinks, ice and figure skating lessons, open public skating, laser tag, birthday parties, and more. Visit tghiceplex.com for more information. The TGH Iceplex, the exclusive practice facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
You ever try fixing your car and realize you're missing that one part? Yeah, been there. That's why eBay's my go-to. They've got millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. I'm talking brake pads for when yours have seen one too many miles of stop and go. Oil filters, cause you don't mess around with your engine care. Even got this cold air intake on my watch list. I might just go for it. To keep the ride cool and your DIY streak hot. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
This is Lightning Radio.
McDonough's got the puck by the Lightning net. A feed to Hagel at center ice. A step across the line. Hagel's in alone. Score! Brandon Hagel!
What a pass.
Beautiful pass from McDonough. Hagel makes it 2-1 Lightning with 9:46 left in the second.
It was a tremendous pass. Mish and Espo on the call. Ben Pierce with us. I don't know what was prettier, the pass or the finish.
Well, I'll tell you what, great finish there by Hags, but it's got to be the pass. I mean, behind your own goal line, 3 lines out, it was a dot. So we'll give the advantage to the pass.
I like it, a dot.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's Super Bowl Sunday coming up here. You know, just getting ready.
You are ready for that. And Hagel scored some big goals here the last couple of games, hasn't he?
He's just the spark plug, man.
Yeah.
Like I think
is he the engine? Are you going to go engine?
No, I don't know about that.
No, not yet.
It's fun though. I think like with Hags too, you see how much he loves scoring goals, and like he got asked the other night about the energy and just his celebrations. He's like, "Look, man, who doesn't love scoring goals, right? Like it's
hard,
and it's a lot of fun. For a guy having the year he is too, you go ahead and celebrate as often as you want if you're going to keep pouring them in. So great goal, huge goal, especially after Ottawa tied it. So the bigger thing there, I think, is the Lightning have the lead going to the third period again.
An opportunity to earn points.
Well,
it's a big deal here.
You say earn, and it doesn't quite sound the same as when I hear munch points. But
munch is a great word, though.
Yeah, it is. It's another opportunity here. And given the last couple games here, how much they've talked about how crucial this stretch is, it would be very nice to go on the road knowing you're coming off of 4 straight games with points, or standings points, 3 straight games. And it's like, this is kind of when you can start to build some momentum, when you're going into a weekend back-to-back and say, fellas, we're playing well, we're stacking up points, we're doing everything we need to be doing. And that can go a long ways. Munching points.
Please.
You're right,
stacking
not stacking. You're right, it doesn't do it.
Not even sure why.
It doesn't do it for me, you're right.
I didn't even say that.
You're right. You got to start munching.
Third period, what do you want to see from the Lightning? Because Ottawa's going to be bringing the lumber a little bit.
For sure. I think I kind of want to see a lot of what we saw Tuesday. There was that one weird goal late that they got, but it was already after the McDonough empty netter. And I think just stick to your guns. Keep getting shots on net. Keep attacking. Again, in that second period, I thought the Lightning were pretty good on the forecheck, but I thought that it was a little more lax maybe on the defensive end, maybe some pinching down low, and all of a sudden Ottawa's got these rush opportunities. I thought Ryan McDonough was really active in a smart way with his pinches and stuff like that. I think it's just you got to pick your spots. At some point you get later in the game, I just want to see a smart, responsible play, particularly from the blue line.
Go Munch.
Go Munch.
Thank you, buddy. Ben Pierce with us right there. Culvers is bringing the Thunder with Kurds in the third. If the Lightning score in the third, You score free Wisconsin cheese curds from Culver's with an online purchase valid tomorrow. Go Bolts. Let's hope the Lightning strike. All right, it's time now for our community hero. Let's get right to it on Lightning Radio.
Hello, Bolts Nation. I'm Dia Riley, and it is my honor to introduce to you a couple who believes that reading and succeeding go hand in hand. Reading can yield incredible benefits for young students, but not everyone can maintain grade level. That's where the Manatee Education Foundation comes in. They provide innovative programs and enhanced educational opportunities for local teachers and students. Their SOAR in 4 program strives to improve early literacy rates, ensuring children of all backgrounds have the solid support they'll need for success in school and beyond. And the founders of this impactful program are Steve and Carolyn Roskamp, who were inspired to help young learners build skills to last beyond the classroom. Thanks to the Roskamps, the Manatee Education Foundation and SOAR in 4 helps over 11,000 kids and family members annually on the path to literacy success. Opening the door to a brighter future, that's why Steve and Carolyn are our heroes. Before the game, it was our privilege to present them with a $50,000 grant to help the Manatee Education Foundation continue their valuable work. Tampa Bay, please stand with us now and welcome tonight's Lightning Community Heroes, Steve and Carolyn Roskamp.
Steve and Caroline, great work in the community. Keep it going. We appreciate all you guys do. Score a shockingly good deal on Truly Hard Seltzer at every Saturday home game. Get $5 off any 24-ounce can. Grab yours at the Truly Bar or at any arena stand and keep it light. Truly is part of the Hard Seltzer Beverage Company. Boston, Massachusetts, please drink responsibly. And a riddle for Progressive Insurance. What do your home and auto have in common? Progressive protects them both. It was an easy riddle. Learn more at Progressive.com. Dave and Phil have the third period call. When we return, Lightning lead 2-1 at the end of 40 minutes on Lightning Radio.
At Advent Health, we know that life is filled with twists, turns, and pivots. We can give up, give in, or give it all we've got. We're always believing, never ceasing, future shapers, difference makers, taking on the day. We all have a divine light to guide us. So, whatever makes you feel whole, chase it. Learn more at adventhealth.com/human spirit. Advent Health. Feel whole.
The Lightning are back on the ice, and this season you can be in the stands to experience it all live. Shop a wide variety of seats for every game from Ticketmaster, the official ticketing partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning and the NHL, and make sure you don't miss a single moment. And rest assured, if your plans change, Ticketmaster has you covered. You can securely sell your seats to other fans with just a few taps. Get your tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com.
Left circle, Hagel. Quasi speed, Kucherov! Score! Incredible!
The third period of tonight's Tampa Bay Lightning game is presented by Advent Health, the official health and wellness partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here's Dave Mishkin.
2-1, the Lightning lead the Senators after 2 in the third period. Vasilevsky back in the net. To our left, Forsberg in the goal to our right. Experience Tampa cigar heritage at J.C. Newman Cigar Company in Ybor City. Visit the 3-level cigar museum, take a guided tour of the factory, or shop the factory store. For more information, visit jcnewman.com. And with Spectrum, you can make anything possible because you have a connection that's built for everywhere. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Well, it's a big third period.
Yep.
Very big.
Gergensons and Ostapchuk at center ice. Sens have had a good start in the first, and they had a really good start in the second. Gergensons wins the draw. Perbix from the red line fires it in. Forsberg leaves it by Nuzund for Artem Zub. Bangs it around the near boards. Highmore. He's pressured by Perbix. Following up Ostapchuk, though. Got it out to center ice and Drake Batherson. He'll bang it in. Gergensons is after it. Pursued by Zach Ostapchuk. Gergensons off the near boards. Ostapchuk got his stick in the way for Matthew Highmore. Ostapchuk back at the right point. Zub couldn't hold it in. Came around the board. Zub will track it to his own end. Right wing Drake Batherson. Work it back for Artem Zub in the Ottawa end. Left wing Jake Sanderson. 2-1 Lightning in the third. Sanderson to the red line, slings this in. Hagel plays the puck behind his own net for Chernak. A pass blocked by Ridley Gregg. Giroux makes a steal left circle to the slot. Kachuk, save made by Vasilevsky.
Wow, what a penalty.
And a penalty on the Lightning. So
too many men on the ice.
The Lightning have taken 3 penalties in the game, and they've all come early in periods. I mean, what a turnover that was by the Lightning, leading to a grade A chance.
Tampa Bay bench minor penalty, too many men on the ice.
Not sure how they had the miscue on the line change, but they did, and they still gave up a grade A chance. I mean, Kachuk is wide open.
Right in the slot.
So a big penalty kill, slide insurance penalty kill number 3 in the game for the Lightning at 46 seconds of the third. Paul and Giroux to the left of Vasilevsky.
Now the guy's got to move quick if it's a 50-50 to at least tie it up so that it's not clean.
Paul does win it. McDonough rips it down the far side length of the ice. The puck got past Forsberg and slides to Brandon Hagel. He's got the puck in the offensive zone to the right point. He'll walk it back to center ice and then slide it to his own end for McDonough. He'll just bang it to the neutral zone. Batherson knocks it down, gave it away. Hagel on a counter, across the line onside to the left circle, knifing in front. Lost the handle at the last second. Now a counter chance. Brady Kachuk in the left wing. Lightning back defensively. Kachuk dumps it in. It's chipped away, though, to the neutral zone by Nick Paul. Strong start to the skill for the Lightning. Still a lot of work to do, though. 1:27 left in the man advantage. Sanderson of Ottawa to center ice and Tim Stützle. Right wing Batherson across the blue line and Brady Kachuk left circle. Kachuk to the left circle. Left point Sanderson. Left circle Stützle. Tim Stützle. Will feed it. Left circle Giroux. Center point Sanderson. Shoots. Tipped wide right. Rebound loose along the far boards. Giroux and Gensel. After it, Brady Kachuk went down hard. Oh, he's shaken up. Brady Kachuk is injured. And they're going to blow the whistle for him. Ugh. You hate to see that. He went after the puck, and I think he stumbled and crashed into the boards. And he tried to skate away, and he immediately fell to the ice.
I think he stumbled when he went into the boards. There's Getzel there and
he just lost
an
edge.
Went
back first.
And his back went right against the boards. So it took his breath away, that's for sure.
Yeah. He's trying to kind of shake it off on the bench. This will be a neutral zone faceoff. They blew the whistle due to the Ottawa injury. Still 59 seconds left in the Senators' power play.
That's what it was. He just lost his breath. He'll get it back.
Yeah.
He'll be back out there.
You think he got the wind knocked out of him?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll get a face-off between Giroux and Glendening from the neutral zone. It's won by the Lightning. Chernak will flip it high in the air down the length of the ice. Sens skate right to left in the third, continuing the power play for another 50 seconds. Jake Sanderson will make his way up the left wing. Drop past Tim Stützle to the red line. He steps. Stützle across the blue line, left circle. Ran into a poke check. Glendening a steal, and he just got it out.
Wow.
Past Sanderson to the left point. 35 in the power play. Jake Sanderson into the rush. Left wing, Kachuk. He's okay. He got his wind back up the middle. Yep. It's Giroux across the line. Batherson right point. Batherson. A centering pass. Skips to the left circle and Stützle. Center point Sanderson. Back for Stützle left point. 20 in the power play. Left corner Brady Kachuk. Shoot! Save Vasilevsky. Rebound Giroux. Left corner. Left circle Stützle. Left circle Giroux. Left point Tim Stützle. Stützle walks at left circle. Feeds it center point Sanderson. Back for Stützle left point. 5 in the power play. Center point Sanderson. Looks for a shooting lane. Now he fires wide left. The rebound came in front. Vasilevsky covers it alertly doing so. The penalty is up. The Lightning still have a D-zone faceoff here. And Chernak has words with Giroux. He didn't like what he did there. Did something to Vasilevsky maybe?
I don't know. Oh, no.
Oh, he poked it.
Yeah. He
Chernak's leg.
Chernak's leg apart. A little pull.
Well, credit the Lightning penalty kill so far tonight, going 3 for 3. But the Sens have built momentum. Well, the first one they didn't build momentum. The second one they did.
Yep. And we'll see what happens after this one.
Gregg and Point to the right of Vasilevsky. Won by the Sens. Shabbat to the left circle. Shoot. Saved by Vasilevsky. Long rebound, Gage Gonsalves. He'll spin it out of the zone to Point. Deflects this in. Jensen knocks it down for Shabbat. To center ice and Amadio. Deals it in. The Sens pursue this puck. David Perron in the near corner loses Hedman at the near boards. Radish shot it off. Amadio a keep. Amadio left corner, David Perron. David Perron is checked by Point. Drops at left point, Shabbat. Shoots blocked. Rebound, Gonsalves. Up the middle for Kucherov. It's blocked by Shabbat, but Hedman follows up across the blue line to the left circle. Hedman pulls up left corner. Drops at left point, Gage Gonsalves. Right circle, Point. Right corner, Kucherov. Goes cross-ice and misses Hedman and pinballs out of the zone. 3.5 played in the third. 2-1 Lightning. Radish for Point, back across the Ottawa line, right circle. Shoots on net. Might have been looking for a tip. It got knocked away by Anton Forsberg. And here's Reinhart the other way for Highmore. Good play by Lilleberg. Got his stick in the way. Got it out to Kucherov at center ice.
What are you doing?
He gave it away. Here's Clevin jamming it in. Lilleberg after it by the Lightning net. Pumps it around the near boards. Gage Gonsalves flips it out. Nicely done. Skate race to the puck. Who's got it? Ostapchuk wins it. Left wing Tyler Clevin. 2-1 Lightning in the third. Clevin makes his way to center ice. Fires it in. Hard around. Grabbed by Asimont. Like Asimont behind the Lightning net. Asimont lost it. Ostapchuk. Turnover. Amadio. Center point. Hamonic shoots. Blocked. And the rebound is going to come out of the zone. Yes, just barely. Amadio is pressured by Asimont. Drops it for Clevin. In the Ottawa end. Asimont a steal. He shoots. Save made by the goaltender Forsberg. But we have a slash up coming on Ottawa. Asimont had a look what I found puck. It came right to him in the slot. And he had a breakaway chance, essentially. Forsberg, a big save, but now the Lightning go on their third power play. Clevin.
Ottawa penalty number 43.
Did he slash Asimont?
Yeah, he slashed him pretty bad.
Still got the shot off.
Yep. Asimont comes in, steals the puck, and right there he whacks him right on the hand.
Just as he was about to shoot.
Yep.
All right, a big Tico power play for the Lightning. They're 1 for 2 tonight. A chance to go up by 2.
Cooch has got to do something. He's done nothing all night.
Giroux turns his stick around to take it as a lefty against Point to the left of Forsberg.
Need him big time.
And Point does win it. Hedman collects center point. Victor Hedman, right circle Kucherov. Top of the right circle. Kucherov holds. Shoots! Save Forsberg. With Gensel screening, Forsberg got the pad squeezed tight just in time. No rebound.
But again, the guys are standing still. Nobody's moving. Kucherov takes the shot. Getzel's there screening, but Forsberg's right behind him. Good positioning. Makes the save.
Sorry, Phil. Senators send out Ridley Gregg for this draw against Point. Again to the left of Forsberg. Won again by the Lightning. Puck alive, Hedman, center point. Victor Hedman has room in the slot. Shoot! Save Forsberg. I don't think he saw that, but it hit him, and it deflects out of play. Gensel's really being quite effective as a screen in front.
Might have hit Getzel's skate. I'm not sure.
You think?
Well, I don't know the way
Here's the
Getzel looked down. He looked down at his foot, so I'm not sure. He gets in front of the net. No, I guess not. I don't even know. I didn't see the goalie touch it either.
This face-off to the other side, to the right of Forsberg. Giroux to take it against Gensel. Gensel is tossed. Did he do anything that Giroux didn't right there?
No, they both went together.
Yeah, but Gensel's the guy tossed, so now Point has to take it against Giroux.
That's because we got the power play, I guess.
1:44 left in the penalty. And a false start. Are they going to allow this play to continue? That's ridiculous. Point won it, and it came all the way back in on Vasilevsky.
I can't believe they let that go.
Giroux wasn't even set, but because it worked as a clear for Ottawa, they allow play to continue, I guess. Point to center ice and Kucherov. Across the Ottawa line, almost lost it. Feeds Point left circle. Left point Radish. Across to Jake Gensel. Top of the right circle, center point Hedman. Hedman, left circle Radish. Rips a shot over the net. And the rebound hit the glass, went out of play. So we've had a lot of face-offs already on this Lightning power play. 1:18 left in the man advantage. 14:52 remaining in the third. 2-1 Lightning.
Got to move around. They're not really moving. I keep saying it, but this is a very important power play for the Lightning.
Giroux and Gensel, again to the right of Anton Forsberg. 50-50. Won by the Senators. Jake Sanderson will hold on to it and then fire it down the near side of the length of the ice. Here's Hedman winding up 1:08 in the power play. Victor Hedman walks it to center ice. Tough drop pass. Point almost lost it. He'll collect it and wind up. Point flips it in. Kucherov pursues it. Who's going to get to this puck first? Sanderson does up the far side. Zub. He'll clear. The Lightning are going to get a change on the power play. McDonough seeing power play time on power play 2. collects the puck behind the Lightning net. 44 seconds left in the man advantage. 2-1 Lightning in the third. Ryan McDonough. Drop past Nick Paul. Paul slowly to the center ice circle. Feeds Kucherov across the blue line right point. Kucherov angles right circle, center point to McDonough. Right circle Kucherov. Right corner Paul. Top of the right circle Kucherov. Right corner Paul.
Move it towards the net.
Right circle Kucherov.
Boy.
Kucherov 20 in the power play. Right circle Paul open. In front, Atkinson shoots, saved by Forsberg, and the rebound eluded Kucherov. Greg clears.
Can you tell me why Nick Paul wouldn't have shot that one? He was right there.
Time ticks down off the penalty. A final rush here. Hagel up the left side to center. Penalty up. Across the blue line. Tough pass. Highmore knocks it away and counters. Matthew Highmore down the right wing into the Lightning zone right circle. Stays with it, and then he fumbles it away to McDonough. McDonough fumbles it. Highmore steal. Highmore trying to cut in front. Holds. Centers it and missed Stützle's stick. Both teams had fumbleitis right there. Hagel looking to clear it. It didn't get out. Held it Stützle in the slot. He'll walk it right circle. Keeps it alive. Right point Zub. High slot Sanderson. Left circle Gaudette shoots. Save Vasilevsky. Gaudette in the left corner. Adam Gaudette centers it. And it's intercepted by McDonough. Up the near boards. Paul couldn't clear. Held in Sanderson. A pass, intercepted Hagel. Up the middle, Kucherov taps it out. Lightning desperate for a change here. They'll get a partial change. Zub for Sanderson on the Ottawa end. Left side feed, Gaudette. Dumps it in, Chernak grabs. Slides it on the left wing, Emil Lilleberg. Out to center ice, Mitchell Chaffee backhands it in. Under 13 minutes left, 2-1 Lightning. Shabbat around the near boards, held in Chernak right point. He'll direct it behind the net. Shabbat is there once more. Shabbat tries the far boards, Batherson. He's checked by Sherry. Following up is Matt and Paolo of Ottawa. Up the near boards, not out. Held in Chernak right circle. Left corner, Connor Sherry. Sherry is checked by Shabbat. And Cole Reinhardt comes up with it and deals it out of the zone. Batherson kicks it in on Vasilevsky. He'll leave it for Emil Lilleberg in the Lightning far corner.
Move.
A feed on the left side, Sherry to center ice. And Gergensons across the blue line, high slot. Shoots, blockered away by Forsberg. Gergensons follows up left corner. Zemgus Gergensons looks to make a play to a teammate. He got checked by Ridley Gregg, and Gregg comes up with a puck. A little feed out to center ice. Deflects to Hamonic. Hamonic into the Lightning zone.
Back in.
Shoots over the net. Rebound Hamonic down low right corner. A cross ice pass. Held in by Clevin. Clevin bumped by Sherry. Following up Ridley Gregg. A left circle shot blocked away by McDonough. Under 12 to play. McDonough makes his way to the red line and bounces this in on Anton Forsberg. They'll keep play moving. Right wing Zub. Arten Zub, 2-1 Lightning in the third. Around to the near side and Clevin. Deals it to center ice. Nicely blocked by Hedman. Kucherov on a counter. Across the blue line, high slot. Shoots, blocked, and it deflects out of play. We have a TV timeout here, and a little bit of pushes exchanged. Highmore tied up with Kucherov. Hedman pushed him too. TV timeout. 11:23 left in the third. 2-1 Lightning on Lightning Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's hockey night in Tampa. Introducing Ford F-Series, the official truck of your Tampa Bay Lightning. Lighting the lamp with the power of a mobile generator, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board. Converting on every power play, the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning. And the Enforcer Ford Super Duty. Ford F-Series, the official truck of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
With Marathon Rewards, you can save up to $1 a gallon, and you'll earn every time you refuel. So when you stop in to fill up your tank, you're also banking rewards at the same time. It's a little move we like to call the Tank and Bank. And to be frank, joining Marathon Rewards couldn't be more straightforward. I guess now that makes it a frank Tank and Bank situation. Sign up online, from our app, and even at the pump. At participating locations, terms and conditions apply.
At USAA, we know the best way to serve our members is by building the best team. So we're looking for talented people like you to join us. From claims and finance to tech and beyond. But it's not just skill sets and impressive resumes we're looking for. It's the unique qualities that everyone at USAA shares and the passion to make a real difference for our members. Search USAAjobs.com and find out what we're made of.
USAA Equal Opportunity Employer.
This is Lightning Radio.
2-1, the Lightning lead the Senators. Face off upcoming the Ottawa end. 11:23 left in the third. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or the use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Lightning is expressly prohibited. Draw to the right of Forsberg, looks like. Lightning send out Gergensons for the face-off. Joining him, Sherry and Asimont.
Gergenson's been put at center ice tonight.
Yep, on this draw against Giroux. Or that's Amadio, excuse me. No, it was Giroux. Giroux wins it. Sanderson pumps it around the near boards. Perbix steps up, holds it in right circle. Perbix deals it toward Asimont in the right corner. Giroux a takeaway. Bangs it around the far boards. Not out. Held in Lilleberg left point. Shoots, blocked in front. Rebound played by Ostapchuk to Highmore at center. Matthew Highmore directs this in. There's Lilleberg in the Lightning near corner, getting checked by Giroux. Giroux looks to force a steal, but Perbix provides help.
Heads
up
up.
the far board, Sherry couldn't clear. Held in Highmore right point. Highmore shot, deflects off Giroux's stick, wide right of the net. Giroux has been a force on this shift.
Sure has.
Ostapchuk, right point, Brady Tkachuk. Shoots, not got through, save Vasilevsky. Now Sanderson left point. Jake Sanderson banks it by the Lightning net. Giroux is all over Lilleberg. Bo Giroux having a heroic shift, disrupting plays in the Lightning end. Finally comes free to Gergensons, needs to execute a clear. Gergensons flips it back behind the net, and Giroux is there. Now he's tied up by Nick Perbix. Back for Gergensons. His puck needs to get out. He's holding on to it, and he's not clearing it. Held in Stützle right circle. Center point Zub. A feed for Sanderson, intercepted. Lilleberg needs to clear. He'll turn it behind the net for Perbix. Perbix holds on to it. Both sides are getting a change. Tough shift for the Lightning. But they're going to get through this as we approach 10 minutes left. 2-1 Lightning. Perbix holds on to the puck. Stützle applying pressure in front of the Lightning net. Perbix, left side feed. Gonzalez got it out. McDonough to center. McDonough backhands it in. Shabbat behind the Ottawa net. Rims it around the near boards. It's out at center ice. Chernak knocks it down. Tough pass, though, back from McDonough in the Lightning end. McDonough, he just barely flipped it out of the zone. It's going to bounce to Shabbat. He goes back to his own end. A pass knocked down by Nick Paul, but Amadio follows up. Up the left side, here's a step Batherson across the blue line. Good play, Chernak knocked it off his stick. Batherson follows up at the right circle. To the right point, Jensen. That looked like it came out of the zone. It did. Oh, what a break for the Lightning. We'll get a TV timeout. 9:30 left in the third. 2-1. The Lightning lead on Lightning Radio.
This winter, take a steakcation at Outback Steakhouse, starting at $14.99. Enjoy delicious Canberra chopped steak and a red wine glaze. Savor a flavorful bloomin' French onion sirloin, or sink your teeth into a sizzling 18-ounce bone-in ribeye with signature spices. It's better than a staycation at home.
Dad, I thought we were taking a steakcation, not a staycation!
Your steakcation starts at $14.99 for a limited time. Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
To be a real winner is to make a difference in your community. Chief here for Mosaic. Mosaic has teamed up with the Tampa Bay Lightning to check hunger in our community with goals for food. For every home goal scored by a Lightning player, Mosaic will donate $1,000 to end food insecurity and $1,500 for every home hat trick. For more than a decade, Goals for Food has donated more than 12 million meals. Cheer on the Bolts as we support those in need. Learn more about Mosaic at mosaicco.com.
Lightning fans, just like your favorite team on the ice, Jana King delivers a winning performance every time. From offices to arenas, we clean businesses across the Tampa area with precision. Need a power play in your cleaning routine? Jana King has you covered. Whether it's your office, restaurant, or retail space, we'll keep it spotless just like Amalie Arena. Visit janaking.com to customize your cleaning plan today. That's JANIKING.com. And let's go Lightning.
This is Lightning Radio.
We've just passed the halfway point of the third period. Some anxious moments for the Lightning, but they still lead 2-1. 9:30 left in the third. We'll get a neutral zone face-off.
Yep, right outside the Lightning blue line, right in front of the Lightning bench. This has been a very intense game.
Both teams recognize the significance.
The Lightning have taken over at the face-offs. I'm kind of surprised.
We'll get a draw between Glendenning and Amadio from the neutral zone. It's a 50-50, and the Lightning come up with it.
50-50s, boy.
Does have a lane to the red line, a dump and blocked by Shabbat. Shabbat will scoop it high in the air to the Lightning end. Knocking it down was Lilleberg, but it comes right to Perron. Left circle shot blocked in front. Rebound loose. Perron has it again. The Lightning have fumbleitis. Perron, right corner Amadio. Behind that, Ridley Gregg.
A
drop pass to the left point. Shabbat is intercepted. Asimont. AC Mont rumbles to center ice and pumps it in. Lightning would love a long ozone shift here if they can get it, but Jensen, a strong move to clear it to center ice and Amadio. Amadio up the right wing, Perron. Puck following Ottawa around. Perron to the right circle. Right circle, Gregg. Ridley Gregg behind the net is checked. And Perbix has the puck, has to hurry here. Right side feed, Glendening. He has to hurry. He almost got stripped behind. He did. Amadio a keep at the left point. Amadio.
Dumb.
Bulldozes to the left corner. He's still open. A drop pass comes out of the zone. Amadio did that all by himself.
Boy.
But the Sens were a little late getting into the offensive zone on a change. Sanderson in the Ottawa end. Right side feed, Zub. Up the left wing, Batherson. Lightning back in. Batherson across the blue end to the left circle. Batherson shoots. Save made by Vasilevsky. Shoots again. Save again, Vasilevsky. Here's Kucherov in the Lightning near corner. Feeding it up the middle. It's deflected down the ice by Gage Gonsalves. Comes in the goaltender, Forsberg. Bumps it around the far side, Zub. Zub is checked. Can the Lightning hold it in? Point and Gonsalves after it with 8:06 left. Puck free for Kucherov, left circle. Kucherov, a tough angle shot, stopped by the goaltender, Forsberg, off his right arm and out of play. The Lightning are definitely having some misadventures in their own zone and in the neutral zone. 8:02 left.
Well,
2-1 they lead.
And I don't mean to pick on them, but the last 3 shifts with Glendening, Jurgensen, and Isamon, they haven't gotten out of their own zone. And you got to do it. You got to do it. And with Perbix and Lilleberg on defense, by the way.
Paul and Giroux to the right of Forsberg. Won by Giroux. Sanderson cranks it out around the near boards. Brady Tkachuk may have iced this, though. He touched it on the wrong side of the red line. Well, at least in that last shift, what I saw was the Lightning had the puck and they were looking to make a play, and they held on to it too long.
Never got it
player
out.
Caught them and stole it.
That's right. Never got it out.
All right, following the icing, another draw to the right of Forsberg. Paul and Giroux, 7:55 left. Won again by Claude Giroux. Hagel after it, though, behind the net. Can he force a steal for Gensel just out of his reach? Ostapchuk got it out to center ice. Claude Giroux. Giroux across the Lightning line to the right circle. He'll swing it behind the net. It's going to come around to the near board. Sanderson is there, left circle. A pass in front taken away by Hagel. He got it out quickly to center ice. Giroux is there. Giroux loses Nick Paul. Paul jams it in. Sanderson, right wing Zub. Artem Zub back for Jake Sanderson. 7:30 left. Left side feed, Ostapchuk directs it in. McDonough tapped it up the near board. Sanderson blocks it. Sanderson a steal. Again, the Lightning fumble it away in their own zone. Here's Gaudette, right corner. Adam Gaudette goes cross ice. Chernak has it. He needs to execute a clear here. He'll feed it on the right side for Hagel. Oh, he just barely got it out to center ice. Gaudette in the neutral zone drops it to his own end. Shabbat. Right side feed, Jensen. Back for Thomas Shabbat. Shabbat to the red line. On the left wing, it's Stützle. Banging it in. Vasilevsky stops it behind his own net. Leaves it for Victor Hedman. Off the near boards to Atkinson at center. Deflects it in. Hamonic, a quick counter, though. They'll deal this down the ice. It should be an icing. Yes, so the Sens have had a couple of icings recently. 6:50 left in the third. 2-1 Lightning.
Well, they're trying for that long stretch pass to get maybe a breakaway or get 2-on-1 or something. Face-off will come. The Lightning choose the left side of the goaltender.
Glendening on a strong side against Stützle. Won by the Sens. They've started dominating in the circle again. Shabbat,
yeah, you're right,
fires it out to center ice. Gaudette deflects this in again from beyond the red line. Another icing.
You're absolutely right.
So the Lightning are getting aided by these icings, but they got to win a face-off in their own zone, or in the Ottawa end, I should say. 6:42 on the clock, 2-1 Lightning.
Well, they sent out the point line with Cooch and Gonsalves.
Again, Stützle on the draw for Ottawa. Won by Point. Kucherov to the right point, Radish. Tees it up. Shoots, just deflected wide left. Gaudette on the rebound. Couldn't clear it past Hedman initially. Follows up and flips it out of the zone. Gonsalves knocks it down. Radish, quick up Kucherov. Across the Ottawa line, right circle. Kucherov holds. Right point, Radish. Fires that hit traffic in front. Rebound, Kucherov looks to center it, and it's intercepted by Stützle. He'll punch it down the ice and pursue it. Stützle after it, left circle, looks to center.
Nice
Gonsalves
job.
on the back check, knocks it away.
Great job.
Point on a counter on the left side of center. Braden Point across the Ottawa line. Shovels it behind the Sens net. Sanderson picks it up. Sanderson bumped by Point. Kucherov after it. Can he steal it? No. Bounces to Zub. Artem Zub, left wing Amadio. Amadio slips it forward. Perron across the blue line, right circle shot, blocked. Point's got the puck. He'll clear. Under 6 to play. 2-1 Lightning. Zub in the Ottawa end. Winds it for Jake Sanderson on the left wing. Back for Zoo behind the Ottawa net. Sens go right to left in the third. Winding up is Drake Batherson. Batherson turns it for Sanderson. On the left side, Brady Tkachuk is checked. Hagel a steal. Hagel to the red line. Connects with Paul across the Ottawa blue line. Nick Paul angles to the right corner. Gets help from Hagel, right circle. Cross ice, Lilleberg steps up to the left circle. Tries to shoot. It's blocked by Matt and Paolo. The rebound deflected in on the goaltender, Forsberg, who covers. TV timeout. 5:22 left in the third. 2-1 Lightning on Lightning Radio.
Jack Daniels has always made whiskey. If they have it their way, they always will. There's one thing Jack can't make more of: moments. Those are on us to create. Make sure we're making the most of every moment. Make it count. Jack Daniels. Please drink responsibly. Tennessee whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels and Old No. 7 are registered trademarks. Copyright 2024, Jack Daniels. All rights reserved.
Hey, Dave Mishkin here from Lightning Radio. Join Greg Linnelli and me every weekday at 12 Eastern for Lightning Power Lunch. It's an hour of Lightning hockey talk to keep you up to date on the very latest with the team. You can listen live in the Lightning mobile app or watch the live stream on Facebook, Instagram, and X by following Bolts Radio. If you missed the live show, download the podcast afterward in your favorite podcast app. Lightning Power Lunch airs weekdays at noon Eastern on the Lightning Audio Network.
The Lightning are back on the ice, and this season you can be in the stands to experience it all live. Shop a wide variety of seats for every game from Ticketmaster, the official ticketing partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning and the NHL. And make sure you don't miss a single moment. And rest assured, if your plans change, Ticketmaster has you covered. You can securely sell your seats to other fans with just a few taps. Get your tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com.
This is Lightning Radio.
Clock reads 5 minutes and 22 seconds. That's the amount of time left in the third period. The Lightning still holding a 2-1 lead. There was a rush chance that never materialized for the Senators. At the end of the last sequence, it was Gage Gonçalves hustled back and broke up the cross-ice pass from Stützle to Amadio.
It was a great play, and then he dropped it right back to point. I mean, it was really a tremendous defensive play by that young man.
I know it's not going to be easy, Phil, but it would really help the Lightning if they could spend some time in the offensive zone and force the Sens to play defense. Glendening out for this faceoff against Giroux. To the right of Forsberg. 50-50, and Shabbat comes up with it. Shabbat bangs for Jensen behind the Ottawa net. Can he clear it? Yes, it bounces into the Lightning zone. First to it is Cole Reinhardt. He'll veer behind the net. Reinhardt steps to the right circle. Right point Shabbat. Centers it, open, got dead! Backhand shot, save Vasilevsky! He was wide open. Shabbat left point. Thomas Shabbat walks to the left circle. Fires, saved by Vasilevsky. Got a piece with the glove. Rebound is held in by Giroux, right point. What a play. Bangs it by the net, Reinhardt. Lightning are scrambling on the shift. Cole Reinhardt in the right corner. Tried to drop it to the point, unless that was played by a Lightning player. No, it wasn't. He fed it back himself, and it went all the way down the ice.
Well, that's 3 times in a row that line goes on, and they're in their own zone and almost a goal for Ottawa.
Jensen, right side feed, Brady Tkachuk deflects this in. First to it is Chernak by the Lightning net. Tops it up the far boards, held in Stützle. A pass is intercepted by Gage Gonçalves. He'll rumble out to center ice. Gonçalves veers across the Ottawa line to the left point, slings it behind the net. The heart around comes to Kucherov, right circle. Feeds it, right circle point. Shoot, score! Score! Brayden Point! Brayden Point! He's made it 3-1 Lightning with 4:16 left.
Well, that was Kuch at his best with a nice pass. But this play was made by Gonçalves. And then he gets at the point, Kuch does, and he just turns around point right by the hash marks. He takes one stride and deflects, I believe, off the stick of a Senator who tried to put his stick down to block it.
I thought it deflected too. I'm watching the replay. I'm not sure if it did. Did it?
I thought it did because the way it moved off of Zub. That's who it was.
Points 29th. Kucherov another assist, and Gage Gonçalves gets the second assist. White have a 2-goal lead, but we saw what happened the other night.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ridley Gregg wins the face-off at center ice from Glendening. Sanderson in the Ottawa zone. Feeds to Perron at center ice, deflects this in. Glendening after in the Lightning near corner. Pumps it around the far boards. Hedman needs to execute a clear here. And he does chip it out of the zone. 4 minutes left, 3-1 Lightning. Sanderson back in the Ottawa zone. Directs it for Shabbat. Thomas Shabbat in the left wing. Back for Sanderson behind the net. We'll keep our eye on Forsberg. Let's see how aggressive Travis Green is going to be about pulling the goalie. A feed to Perron at center. Across the blue line, Amadio. Walks it right circle and shoots. Blocked by Hedman. Puck played by Radish. Right in the near boards. Not out. Held in Shabbat left point. Shabbat left circle David Perron. Right point Shabbat. Shoots. Blocked away by Vasilevsky. Here's Jensen left circle. Lightning need a clear.
Again. This line
Jensen
again.
Tied up. Who's got it? Ridley Gregg does left circle. Gregg feeds it back to the point, but nobody was there for Ottawa. It works as a clear. Regrouping is Shabbat. Left wing Amadio. 3:15 left. 3-1 Lightning. Mike Amadio. A pass deflects. Didn't get in. Jensen follows up and dumps it in. The Sens get a change. Radish has the puck by the Lightning net. He's chased by Stutzla. Gets away. Left wing Hedman. Hedman looks to get it to the red line. He did get to the red line. He dumps it in. Under 3 to play. 3-1 Lightning. Clevin. Can he clear it? Yes to the Lightning end, but Chernak is there. Left wing McDonough. Feeds it up the middle, and it's deflected into the Ottawa zone by Nick Paul. 2:44 left. We'll keep our eye on Forsberg, but right now Paul makes a steal from Clevin in the right corner. We're going to hold this down low in the offensive zone. 3-1 Lightning, late third. Puck free for Hagel, right corner. Not a good drop pass. It's taken away. And Stutzla counters. Tim Stutzla to center ice. Runs into a poke check from Chernak. A big play. And Stutzla drops into his own zone with the net empty. But collecting it is Shabbat. 2:22 left. 3-1 Lightning. Thomas Shabbat. Net empty for the Sens. Drop past Stutzla to the red line. Blast this in. Vasilevsky slows it by the net. Looks to clear it himself. He shot it off an Ottawa player. Following up is McDonough, though. He does dump to Gensel at center ice. Guides it forward. Hagel shoots it toward the open net. Sanderson blocks it. 2:03 left. 3-1 Lightning. Jake Sanderson, left side outlet. Stutzla. A pass intercepted Hagel at center ice. Hagel, a pass taken away by Batherson. Across the blue line. Left circle Shabbat. 6-on-5 for the Sens. Shabbat cranks across ice. Giroux right circle. Claude Giroux zips it cross ice for Stutzla left circle. Tim Stutzla. Left corner Batherson. Looks to center it. It's intercepted Chernak for McDonough. He needs to clear it. Up the far boards Hagel. Hagel didn't get it out. Now he does. He'll sweep it to the Ottawa end.
Hurry,
Peter
get
Shabbat.
off. Change.
The middle Batherson. Across the blue line with 1:30 left. Batherson walks to the left circle. Bumps to the left point Shabbat. There's a stick on the ice. Not sure whose it is. Here's Sanderson. A right point shot. Hit Tkachuk in front. Tkachuk on the rebound right circle. Tkachuk is checked. Batherson follows up. A feed in front. Giroux shoots off the crossbar. And it goes out of play. He was left open. I mean, it was 6-on-5. But he got open, and the Sens got on the puck.
Wow.
And he had an open look. Vasilevsky got over, but uncontested shot, and he put it up and off the crossbar and out of play. 1:15 left in the third. 3-1 Lightning.
I'll tell you what, Giroux has been very prominent again tonight.
He has had an incredible two-game series.
I agree with you, David. I thought he was great the other day, Tuesday night, and he's been really good, and he's played a lot. He's played an awful lot.
Well, the Lightning have struck with a goal in the third. You just scored 3 Wisconsin cheese curds from Culver's. Order online at culvers.com using code CURDS4BOLTS to redeem your free curds with an online purchase valid tomorrow only. That's code CURDS4BOLTS. I'm thinking about that Braden Point goal. If it did deflect off Zub, how unlucky has Braden Point been in recent weeks? Hitting close, unlucky, goalies making saves. Good to see that he got maybe a little bit of a break there.
I don't know whether it deflected off, but I do know the puck moved and changed directions a little bit. So when that happens...
Knuckle puck.
Yeah, when that happens, it means it hits something. It could have been the slightest deflection that makes that puck, because you're shooting it at 85, 90 miles an hour, and if you just tick it, it's going to change directions. Face off to the right of Vasilevsky.
Denning has had a tough night.
He sure has.
Draw here against Ridley Gregg to the right of Vasilevsky. Puck not dropped. 1:15 on the clock. Net empty for the Senators.
50-50. Get in there quick.
And it's won by the Sens, but the drop pass comes out of the zone. Giroux's mad at himself. That's going to miss the open net, but precious seconds tick off the clock. Sanderson behind the Ottawa goal. Jake Sanderson walks it up the middle. Right wing, it's Batherson. To the red line he steps, fires it in. Vasilevsky couldn't stop it by the net, but it's played by Point Right there, boards Chernak. Can he golf it out? Yes.
He got nailed.
Oh, this is going to go into the open net. Score! Chernak! Well, he smashed it off the glass. He took a hard check, but he's going to score the empty netter. He's laughing about it.
He is,
and it's 4-1 Lightning.
He got nailed by Brady Tkachuk, and I mean nailed. But he stuck in there, took the shot, and hit the stanchion, did it, David?
I think so.
Because it must have, the way it went, and went right into the net.
Braden Point will get an assist on this because he rimmed it around to Chernak.
Yeah, it just hit the stanchion and went right into the net.
Chernak gets his first of the year, and that is his 100th career point. It's going to be a memorable one. Lightning have a 4-1 lead. Forsberg back in the net. Clevin dumps it in. Here's Radish in the Lightning near corner. Getting checked by Reinhart. Lilleberg picks it up. Left side outlet Chafee. 38 seconds left. Boy, 2 huge regulation wins for the Lightning this week. Chafee dumps it in and chases it. Gets it left circle. Left point Lilleberg. Right point Radish. Takes a shot. Save made. Rebound score! Chafee!
Wow.
So Chafee makes it 5-1, but that does not tell the story of how close this game was.
No, it doesn't.
Radish and Lilleberg will assist. Chafee gets his 10th.
Well, a rebound. It was a rebound. The shot comes from the point by Radish. He shoots it. Forsberg makes a shot. The rebound comes to his right along the goal line. Chafee's there. Right-handed shot. His stick is back towards the face-off circle, and he put it in the empty side of the net.
Glendening wins the face-off. Chafee dumps it in. Final 16 seconds. Lightning going to win both the games against the Senators in regulation to pick up 4 points on Ottawa. Amadio to the red line, dumps it in. Radish behind the net. Fires it around the near boards. Atkinson didn't get it out. Held in Amadio. Center point. A pass blocked by Glendening. Lilleberg clears it, and that will do it. Another game-winning goal for Brandon Hagel. He had the game winner. Well, actually, he didn't. He gave them the lead for good the other night because the Sens got the late Batherson goal. But tonight, it was the game winner. And that was a huge goal to break a 1-1 tie. And the Lightning were able to play the second half of the game with the lead. They get the insurance goal late from Point, empty netter from Chernak, and then another goal in the final minute from Chafee. The final minute was presented by Crown Automotive, the better way to buy for over 50 years. And we can tell you, because the Lightning did reach 4 goals, you get a free double stack at any participating Tampa area Wendy's with any purchase upon request. This offer is valid for 24 hours after tonight's game.
Well, that's a huge win again for the Lightning. Absolutely huge.
We were wondering if the Senators would have a more spirited effort from beginning to end tonight after having a day off yesterday, and they did. I mean, they had a great start to the second period for the first 10 minutes, and they pushed hard in the third. But, I mean, the Lightning didn't give up those tremendous chances.
No, they
didn't. So they
didn't.
hung in there, even as they struggled at points to clear the zone.
No, they didn't. And I got to tell you, I mean, I'm very impressed with the effort of the Lightning. Sorry.
Eric is downstairs with Braden Point. Take it away, Eric.
Thanks, Dave. We heard Braden Point, and we talked about the importance of these 2 games against the Ottawa Senators. You come out with 4 out of 4 points, and you don't give them any. How huge is that?
Yeah, it's big. Obviously, we're really close with them in the standings, so both teams knew how important these games were, and it was on our home ice, so we want to take care of business, and just happy with our effort and our commitment to detail in these 2 games.
Say, especially in the third period of this game, you're holding the 1-goal lead going into the third. You always talk about lockdown and shutting it down. You're never going to play a perfect period, but that was pretty close in terms of really limiting Ottawa's chances.
Yeah, I think so. Again, I think it just goes back to our work and our attention to detail. We play these games like playoff games, and I think that's why we got the 2 points.
And you got 2 more big ones coming up, both divisional games. How do you carry this momentum now onto the road?
Just try to learn from why we won these games, and I think it's our competing. And again, I know I said it a lot, but it's just the attention to detail, and I think that's important for us.
All right, Braden, thanks. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, that's Braden Point from the locker room. Back to you, Dave.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Braden. Point does pick up a big insurance goal and an assist, and his assist on the Chernak goal, I mentioned it at the time. Eric Chernak's 100th career point, so congratulations to him. And it comes on an empty net goal, his first goal of the year. Phil and I back to wrap things up next. 5-1 is your final. The Lightning beat the Senators on Lightning Radio.
Catch your favorite Lightning players each week on the Block Party Podcast, presented by High-Ally IPA. Each Wednesday, Greg Wolf and Braden Coburn chat with Lightning players and staff to take you beyond the ice. Subscribe now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi, Andrew Duncan of the Duncan Duo team at LPT Realty. Are you looking to get a bidding war for your high-end luxury home? Go with the Duncan Duo team, the official real estate agents of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Both of our 2 most recent multi-million-dollar listings got several competing offers in a bidding war. That's how you get top dollar for your luxury home. Go with a billion-dollar producer, expert marketing, and expert negotiations with Tampa's best real estate team, the Duncan Duo at LPT Realty. Visit us at DuncanDuo.com. That's DuncanDuo.com.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Lightning Radio.
Well, there were points, I'll say in the third period, Phil, because that was the biggest period of the game, because the Lightning were up 2-1, and they had to find a way to win or tie the period. They ended up winning 5-1, but it was 2-1 until it was late in the third. You think about how hard the Senators pushed. I think they had more possession than the Lightning in the third period.
Agree.
But think about the really dangerous chances the Senators had. Tkachuk had one right at the beginning of the period that was leading to a too-many-men penalty in the Lightning. That was a terrific chance. I'm thinking about the others. Giroux had the open chance, but at that point it was 3-1 on the 6-on-5. He hit the crossbar. Most of the other attempts that they had, I got to give the Lightning their props, because even when they were kind of back on their heels, they dug in defensively, and they didn't let Vasi have to deal with super high danger chances.
Not in the third period.
Not in the third period, when it was 2-1.
I got to tell you, Vasi was really, really good in the second period, I thought.
And he still had to make the saves on the shots that he faced.
Exactly. So, but look, this was huge. These 2 games were absolutely big. Excuse me. And now you got 2 more games coming up this weekend, again against Atlantic Division. And Detroit has been playing very well again.
They swept a 4-game road trip out in Western Canada and Seattle.
Went right all the way through, and that's going to be a huge game.
Well, you had said before the Lightning started this 4-game stretch, win 3 of the 4. Now you've won the first 2. You want to be greedy, right? I mean,
I want greedy. I want 4.
Yeah.
But 3 of the 4 would be really good. So we'll see what happens. But look. Early on, I was hesitant that we were getting murdered on face-offs, and it wasn't the fact that the centerman was losing the draw. It was the fact that they were beating us on the 50-50s. Now the centerman gets the loss. Mm-hmm. But as a guy that played center my whole life, when my wingers or my defensemen weren't moving in quick, man, there was conversation. Go out for a beer with them, and I used to do this, and I'd say, look, I can't win these face-offs. I need you guys. And I don't know whether they do that or not. I don't know whether that still is something that they talk about.
Well, in the second half of the game, they did win 50-50 faceoffs. That's how they ended up getting kind of back level.
Did.
I mean, they were up, and then they were down, and then they were back up. They had a tough third period. I had faceoffs. Well, they say they finished. They keep changing it. They've changed it three times.
They changed it 3 times since we ended the game.
NHL.com had it 32-32. Here
now
it says
33-31.
I'll check in one more time. I think faceoffs in the third were 11-8 Ottawa, but I mean, the Senators won some important faceoffs in the third period, I thought.
Yeah.
But it didn't hurt the Lightning. There was one faceoff win where Giroux on the 6-on-5 tried to drop it to the point, and he was mad at himself because
it went all the way down.
It worked as a clear, exactly.
Yeah. And there again, that's the other thing we used to be taught. If you're a defenseman on the left side and the faceoff's on the left side here, you get where you could take half a stride and get to the boards.
Yeah.
Instead of putting your butt on the boards. That way, there's a chance that puck comes to the middle. And most guys nowadays, they don't do that. On a face-off, they're close to the boards, which is still something I don't understand to this day, because you can move.
Yeah.
Just move a little bit, And those are the things that are different. And the truth is, oh boy, we got to follow analytics. Oh yeah, you got to follow those stinking computers. Nothing is right there. This is a sport with guys playing with skates and clubs, not figures.
Well, I can give you the final figures because it seems like we have a consensus 32-32 with the faceoffs. So, look, the Lightning ended up finishing even, but when they struggled, particularly the first half of the second period, they lost a lot of faceoffs and they had trouble having possession. But when they started winning draws in the second half of the second period, they had a much better final 10 minutes of the second period, and that's when they grabbed the lead. So I misspoke earlier when I said Point had a goal and an assist. He had a third-period goal and a third-period assist. He also had an assist on the first goal of the game, so a 3-point night for Braden Point. Maybe that goal will – I mean, it hasn't been that long since he'd scored. It had been 3 games.
But his luck.
Yeah, like you hope that one kind of breaks the dam, as they say.
Absolutely, because honestly, you go through stretches as a player where nothing seems to go in, and all of a sudden everything's going in, so we'll see.
Even on the Gensel goal, he made a great shot, and Forsberg made the save. It just he couldn't control it. Gensel was there to put in the rebound. Let's get your 3 stars.
Well, my first star I gave to Vasilevsky, and there were about 3 2-on-1s when it was like 1-0, then 2-1.
How about that Highmore?
Exactly.
2-on-1.
That's one of the more important ones, and Vasi came up big with that. My second star I gave to Braden Point. He got a goal and 2 assists. That's 3 points. And huge points. That third goal was big, real big. So I gave him the second star. My third star, I'm really off the boards here, but he made a play when it was 2-1, coming back on a back check that you don't expect a young guy to make like that. He caught up to the guy, intercepted the pass, and given a perfect little backhand pass to one of his teammates. Otherwise, the guy's in alone on a breakaway. And that, to me, was the key play of this game. And that's why I gave him the third star. But I got to mention...
You're talking about Gonsalves.
Gonsalves.
Yeah.
That's why I got to mention also McDonough and Hagel. Both were outstanding again tonight. But that little play Gonsalves made was so big because if he doesn't make it, they have a breakaway from about 35, 40 feet. If they score, it's 2-2, different ball game.
You can see, even though the Senators lost both these games, why this team is playing so well. And that 2-on-1, pseudo 2-on-1, was created by Tim Stützle. He's
a good player,
terrific player. He had an assist on the tip goal by Amadio, and I mean Claude Giroux. He doesn't look like whatever he is, 37.
I don't know.
He looks
how
like he's
old
27.
Is he 37?
He's 37.
Man, he was terrific out there.
He was outstanding, and they're going to get Norris and Pinto back, presumably, and that will certainly help them. The teams have 1 game left near the end of the regular season. It's the last long road trip the Lightning have in April, where they play the Islanders, Buffalo, and the Rangers, but they also go to Ottawa. That's the second game on that trip. We'll see where the teams are at that point, but as you mentioned, Phil, 2 very important regulation wins. 2 important wins, and they got them in regulation, so they erased the 4-point deficit that they were looking at heading into Tuesday's game, and they are now tied with the Senators in the standings with 2 games in hand, and they'll look to finish this segment strongly on the road where they have had some problems generally throughout the year and specifically in January when they play Montreal and Detroit, not in that order. Detroit Saturday and Montreal on Sunday.
I think...
what are you looking at?
That Giroux... Well, no, Stützle played the most of the forwards, but not by about 40 seconds more than Giroux.
Yeah.
That's about all.
Well, and you know what? Stützle played no shorthanded time. So, I mean, he did a lot of heavy lifting 5-on-5, and then he played a lot in the power play. Lightning penalty kill 3 for 3 tonight, which was also important. We talked about how hot this power play was for Ottawa coming in.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Well, you enjoy the weekend, enjoy the Super Bowl, enjoy the break, and I will see you on the 23rd.
I'll be listening to you Saturday.
Yeah.
And even Sunday at 1 o'clock, I'll be listening to you.
Well, it is an over-the-air television game on Saturday. So if you choose to watch the game, isn't it on ABC, Steve? It's on over-the-air TV,
I don't
ABC,
care. I'm still like listening to you.
Brian Engblom will be with me on the Saturday broadcast.
Cool.
Yeah.
Be good.
All right, we'll see if
care.
the Lightning can
Bye-bye.
finish strongly. And Greg Linelli will certainly finish this broadcast strongly, as he always does, with the postgame show. That'll do it for us. Thanks to Steve Carney at the Lightning Radio Network studios. Thanks to Steve Versnick alongside us in the home radio booth, for our broadcast assistant, Jared Johnston, for Greg Linelli, Ben Pierce, the Chief Bobby Taylor, Eric Erlinson, and for Phil Esposito. I'm Dave Michigan saying so long from Amel Arena. Final score tonight, it was the Lightning 5 and the Senators 1. Good night, everybody.
Here's a steal! Point! Score! Steve Ivanovalevsky! Nice feed, Hedman, high slot. Centers it! Score! Cirelli!
Tonight's broadcast of the Tampa Bay Lightning was presented by Spectrum, a connection built for everywhere. That's life unlimited. That's Spectrum. Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And by Advent Health, the official health and wellness partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Shoots a made, rebound shot. Score! Nick Paul!
The Lightning Radio postgame report is next on the Lightning Audio Network.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
It's time for one last good time.
Alan Jackson Live.
Oh, I've been working all weekend, I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. Time for a good time.
Last call. It's one more for the road.
And this is one last call that you don't want to miss.
Saturday, April 26th, Amalie Arena with Zach Top. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Presented by Silver Belly Whiskey. Alan Jackson, his final concert ever in Tampa.
I'm ready. Are you?
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way,